We're not live just yet, but I did press the button.
We're gonna be live any moment now.
Press the
Any
button.
second
Actually,
now.
you know, you wanna do me a favor while you kind of wait, or while we're setting up and having people shuffle in Skorak. Maybe just like go into the. I know we're not gonna really use the Roll20 that much this session, but like, could you clear the Roll20 field? Because I've been just staring at this like this mess for a while.
Okay, sure, fine.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's just more of a personal request. That's not even a complaint. It's like, oh yeah, I'd like this to be cleared. I have to stare at it.
What the fuck was that?
Agreed. That was like a Binding of Isaac boss impression. That was Lord of the Flies.
Oh, so
I'm
good.
just making noises.
Oh, I thought you were just burping, and I'm like, oh man, I'll do you one better.
No, I'm just making sounds.
Let me just
if that
chug
was
some
a
Pepsi
burp,
Zero.
that would be concerning if that was a burp.
I've heard gnarlier ones.
Okay, don't do that. Fuck.
Yeah, now this is like a Resident Evil zombie. Now this is like a Resident Evil.
That's kind of the intention behind it, like Call of Duty or like Resident Evil zombie type.
The artistic intent behind it. Okay, I get it.
It's a creature vocalization. That is the artistic intention behind it.
So Supa, what should I do to get my Italian accent better? Because you're like a pro at faking it, you know.
Yeah, I'm like the pro Italian accent faker.
Yeah.
Well, the
like
trick
the
is, right? The trick, you do the sound already.
Right.
You got that figured out. But you see, there's a certain inclination with the Italian accent. You don't just speak English normally, you know. The flow of the phrase is kinda fucked up. You know, it's not perfect.
Low. Like, imagine you have a mental illness.
Well,
Yeah.
I did notice that
Or
some of your
a deteriorating brain condition.
some of your words do sound like they're playing red light, green light. I swear to God.
What does that mean?
Like, you just, like, the way you guys will stop on certain vowels or consonants is...
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
It's the cadence of the words,
Most languages and general accents kind of have like an up and down flow, some kind of melodic nature. Like the standard North American is very flat compared to
no, that's actually not true. That is typically West Coast Americans. Typically.
That's okay, and the rest of standard North America. That's like also me and like most people that I see in like the Midwest and everything. Like that's also.
Bro, you kidding me? The Midwest has like I've heard some of the transatlantic accents. Everyone on the East Coast has a bit of a different take.
East Coast isn't Midwest. That's a different.
All right,
place.
fine. Let me see. So, well, you said North American. That's a very broad term. We're a big country. We are a huge fucking country, man.
Generic North America. Yes, there's like a generic like standard like North American. It's broad. It covers a lot.
Hey, Alaska is North America. It's very fucking North America.
Yes, and so is like Canada. But like there's specific like the southern U.S. had all those places have their own like unique ones. But it's like there's like a broad sound of like at large you could guess a large chunk of North America.
Yeah, like, you know, Massachusetts. Oh my god, that's a tough word. I don't know why it's
I don't know. You guys all sound the same to me. I don't know.
See?
Most streamers and creators are kind of from the same spots. That's why.
Are from places across North America, which at large have similar accents.
Yeah. You know, like, even, like, Australian accent, I can't recognize an Australian accent from, like, a North American one. No, I can't.
I'm sorry, what?
One of my friends, South Art Violence, is Australian. I didn't know that until he told me. But, like...
I mean, there are places that are more subtle. Not everywhere has the, like, not everywhere has like has kind of this type of accent. This is from a specific part of Australia, even if it's the one that most people think of.
You know, the one
There are
with
ones
the
that are much more
boomerangs and
Don't-
the kangaroos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dorian,
the boomerangs and Crocodile Dundee.
So the characters in Family Guy absolutely have an accent compared to the majority of America. Just wanted to
Speaking
point
of
that we do not
accents-
sound like that.
I just thought
specifically-
like they did a funny voice. I didn't realize that
No,
was
that's a
like
real
an
accent.
actual
That is a real accent. Yeah, that's a real fucking
Damn.
accent.
So there's like a people out there that sound like Peter Griffin. Is that what you're saying?
In terms
Speaking
of
accents and
okay, yes. I'll make that short. There you go. Yes, Skorak.
yeah, speaking of accents and specifically the Australian accent, like as a DM, the Australian accent is like my kryptonite. I feel like I'm trying to do it, and I will like actually get it like 1 time out of 10 that I try to do it. The rest of them is.
That's convenient saying that the JoJo campaign is in Australia. That's very convenient.
It's
Oh, that would.
Yeah, why do you think Emily doesn't have an accent?
Yeah. You don't even try with Emily.
Yeah, I don't try with Emily.
dude.
You know, this
one
is
of-
why I made my character Italian in that campaign, so I don't have to do an accent. I just speak normally and I
the
do the
character
accent.
isn't even
Fuck, I
Italian.
should've
He's
set-
Iberian. There's a
I should
difference.
have set the fucking bracket up so that you
No,
guys
I mean
would-
in the JoJo
would
campaign.
fight
Oh,
I mean in
okay,
the
okay.
JoJo campaign.
Okay.
I should have
also-
set up the bracket so you guys would fight a team from Rimville.
Dorian, it's not a Tism creature. It's called a Doro.
Yeah, that's a Doro. That's not a
Put some
They
fucking
have
respect on it.
very different shapes. The autism creature and the Doro, they have very different shapes.
Yeah. The autism
Stupid and
creature
dumb, it is a
is what's
False
speaking into the
prophets
microphone.
Will coat themselves in the dress of the righteous.
In the
To
coat
lie to
of
you.
the righteous.
Wait, the hippie is called the autism creature?
Yeah, that's an autism creature, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's called an autism creature. Don't question it. Don't question it.
Dorian too is an autism creature.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit blood.
What was that?
Why?
You're muttering
What
under your
happened?
breath.
He said he's gonna vomit blood. I was
Oh,
asking him why.
No, that's not what I said. That's not me.
That's not what you said. What did you say?
I mean, that doesn't sound like me. I don't remember what I said, but that doesn't sound like something I'd say.
Oh, okay. That my
Oh,
mistake. then.
Dorian
Must
is
have been my mistake.
Dorian. Dorian. You can also be a Doro. Just a meme that
Well,
originates
her
from the UK.
name starts with
With
a
a
door.
door,
so,
yeah.
like-
True.
Very true. The
The
neurodivergence.
Dorian name origin. is
I don't
crazy.
know if you really want to use N Squad. I just want to point
Yeah.
that one out. I don't think that's a
roll out.
I don't think that's a
Next mission, we're
safe
heading to
choice,
Sargon.
Dorian, and you're not blamed for that because you don't, you know.
You know what? Yeah,
don't
the
speak
N
American.
Squad feels like something in like a racist parody comic that's like making fun.
No, because I'm pretty sure that shit already exists.
Surely it exists somewhere, yeah.
All right, and
You see no pro-
squad
yeah, it's
for-
because
you know
you're-
what, I'm not gonna.
You're from a made-up fucking
because,
country. Now need to apologize to all my fans in Europe.
Dirty ESL.
Oh Christ!
Yeah.
How is everyone?
I'm alright. You know what? I'm scripting the next video, right? That's gonna come out on the 10th. And
Wow.
I've been like trying to script. I promised my like community I'd make a Gooner video, and I can't write like this. I'm so not used to
Oh,
it.
you gotta
Yeah,
no,
no,
hit up the
I
Gooner Pros. You should
why
talk
would you
to.
promise that? Why would you
You should,
promise that?
You're
I don't know. Plus,
Yeah,
it
you
got
did
a lot
that.
of views.
Look, I'm
I
just
was
saying.
okay.
with that accent.
Okay,
You should,
but that's plus. You know, he's like Gooner certified. He's like
You
the
should,
Gooner king.
You should talk
He
to.
has his certification. He has a license.
Rain. You should hit up Eisen and me. We got you covered.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not
like
a
the
Gooner.
Gooner- the
I
Gooner
could
scripts?
not
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, we could do the Gunner scripts. That's not a problem.
Like, fundamentally, I'm not a Gunner. Unless it's the newer Ulpianus skin. Did you see the fucking Ulpianus skin? Oh my god.
I had heard about it, but I
Hubba.
haven't seen it yet.
Hubba,
I'm not
hubba.
interested in men, so.
Yeah, that's your own
That's your
fault,
loss.
Yeah.
bro.
That's your
I
loss,
like that.
man.
It's not my own fault. I was born this way.
Well,
You guys
yeah.
should accept me for who I am.
Oh, no.
Completely unrelated, right? But Steam has had an update, and now it shows how much space the games are taking on your hard drive. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
this
bug.
is nice.
Isaac, I put it in the VC chat if you want to see it. It's like a haba. Hoo-wee!
Okay.
Is
You know,
it me or is
I-
it hot in here?
I'm really sad. My friend almost voiced him for EN. I'm really sad he didn't
Really?
get the role. Yeah.
That's sad then. That
Yeah,
is quite sad.
Because he would have he has the voice for it too. He's got the hot guy voice, and I'm like, damn, fuck, that would have been awesome.
Fuck. In any case, so what I was saying, I'm scripting the new video, right? And it's about Blaze Alter. And it's like, it's so cathartic because it's been like 2 years since Hyperglyph last released a 6-star that isn't a welfare and just fucking sucks. So like, it was so cathartic just ripping into this operator.
Honestly,
Oh my
mate.
god. Like, you know, I don't get those videos where it's like you click on a video about like a bad game and the YouTuber goes like, guys, I'm sorry, I don't like being negative, you know me, I like to spread positivity. Go fuck yourself, oh my god.
Actually, you just reminded me.
Fuck you.
There is a great
Honestly,
video by what is his name?
Like I
need to pull him up.
like spreading positivity and everything, but like also if you're gonna dig into something, don't start with your little like. Fucking,
Don't apologize
I'm
about it.
sorry, don't hurt me. Forgive
Yeah, don't apologize for it, just fucking rip into it. Oh my god.
me. Say it sucks. You think when I did my 10 worst characters video, I apologized? No, I meant every word I said. Hate them all.
Toboruo did a
Fuck you,
fantastic video 5 days ago titled "You Are the Problem with Arknights Enfield's Dodge," and he goes more into just the dodge, and that dude rips into people. So
Yeah, my issue with the videos is that like they really feel like doom posting. That's my
no,
issue.
it's
yeah.
not doom
Also-
posting.
I know it isn't, but it's really framed like that. Because like the game is not out yet.
My problem
So,
is
like-
that like these people would always exist. I don't feel like there is a timeline where certain people don't want a dodge because MiHoYo exists. You know,
I
feel like that was inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, I think he brings up excellent points about the mechanics, and addressed a lot of some of the issues I had. And yeah, of course, they're going to be making some changes. I'll actually be playing the current mobile build they have at AX, so that'll be fun. I wish I had,
That's
know,
nice.
something set
That
up so that I
literally
could
can't
record
be
it,
good.
but I can't.
Hopefully
Um,
we get some news about it.
You fucking mobile
I think we might, but I don't know.
That can't be good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I feel like Hyperglyph shouldn't cave in, you know? It shouldn't make it, like, closer to what MiHoYo is.
Oh, they're
Because
definitely
MiHoYo is
not.
already there.
Yeah,
You know
they're-
what?
they're
I
definitely
spoke
not.
about it with Skorak on like a stream. I don't remember if it was on this channel or my channel. I would have put a parry instead of a dodge. Like, don't put a dodge button, put a parry button.
Yeah,
Like, that's-
fucking
that's,
Expedition 33. I love Perry.
Like, that's so much cooler, for one, and it doesn't, like, conform to the Hoyo swap.
No,
if you put a
I
parry button.
actually disagree.
Make it a parry, make it harder, and you get some like counter move if you get it.
I think
Yeah,
it would have been
yeah.
good to have a character in particular
That's awesome.
whose skill is a parry, which has a better payoff and has, good synergy and whatnot. I think
I think that
I would have made it
that's kinda
universal.
lame.
Yeah, I would have made it universal. Like as like the main mechanic. Instead of a dodge, you have a parry.
I would say you have like one
Speaking
character
of-
that gets a parry. Okay, now you have one character that gets a dodge, and it's much easier than the parry.
Speaking of Perry and MiHoYo, it's so funny that MiHoYo basically made Expedition 33 before Expedition 33 and nobody played it.
Yeah, but you know X-Asterisk, you know why X-Asterisk failed? Because it's a paid mobile game with no PC port. That doesn't have a target audience. There is no target audience for that.
Well, I
Like,
had
who the fuck would have played that, you?
I vaguely heard that the story was also kind of but I can't confirm that, right? Because I didn't play it myself. And again, yeah, if
I
it had
don't
a
know, I
PC
have no
port,
idea.
if it had a PC port, I would
played
absolutely
it.
give it a try.
I played it until after the first boss, and it was very much like I jerry-rigged it with, like, I had a controller and an emulator, and I had to, like, map different sort of, like, parts of the screen to different buttons to kind of,
Yeah,
like...
it's a chore. It's a chore.
But I will say, I definitely had fun with the gameplay. Like, the first boss was actually pretty cool. Like, it did give me that, feeling that a lot of, like, Expedition 33 bosses give me, or even some Sekiro bosses, of, like, learning all the patterns and just doing, like, a cool-ass string of parries. Like, I feel like it had potential.
It's been we didn't do D&D last week, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. So then I haven't talked about this. So I played and beat Stellar Blade, and I'm almost finished with my second playthrough. That game is fucking awesome. At first, I'm like, oh man, this is a tough parry system and dodge system. But then as I got more into it, it feels incredible, honestly. Like, holy shit, that game is... And I paid
That's what it's gonna
$80.
feel like, right? The harder it is to master, the more satisfying.
Well, the cool thing they have is, let's say you're like me and you just don't have the reflexes anymore. So there is equipment in the game, like a gear system, that just makes your parry window better. There's also in your level up tree an ability to make your parry window just a bit larger. And it's not like absurdly larger, but it is certainly just a bit more forgiving, which I personally prefer. I like it a lot.
That's pretty dope.
And the
No, and
DLC boss fight...
accessibility features like this are never a bad thing.
Actually,
I feel like you definitely have, like, a higher, like, goon tolerance than I do. Like, for me, when I see a Gunner game, aesthetically just brings me
Oh no,
completely
yeah, I'm not touching Stellar Blade just because of how it looks.
Yeah, okay.
Just because of how it looks, I'm
I
not
understand on the outshoot why people feel that way, and I think that's totally valid. I would say Merit Alone as a video game, it is an excellent video game, and the only...
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah,
I have no doubt. I'd just
only...
feel like a pervert if I played it.
No. I mean, the other thing too is the other thing is that, like, the only Gooner part of it is just the outfits and nothing else. And actually, you could just mod all that shit out too. Like from moment zero, you could just mod out all the Gooner shit, which is just the outfits.
That is good. That is good. There's mods to remove that.
I think it would have been nice if, like, moment one they would give you an outfit that's just, like, really tame for anyone who's just that much of a fucking prude. But I think it's fine. You do get those outfits later, but they do come later, right? So
It's the same shit as, like, Berseria, which it's like, it's a really good RPG, but, like, moment one, I put Velvet back in the fucking village outfit. Like, and I just don't remove that.
Oh, hey, Dorian, what are you saying? Clothes don't justify that, though. Like,
what does that? Yeah, what does that mean?
Are you agreeing with my take that it's just, inherently a good game?
It's how the audience handles it. I mean, I guess on like a purely objective level, it is how the audience handles it.
Yeah,
but the game is clearly suggesting a direction to handle that thing.
Or you could just be an adult and just be like, oh wow, hot chick. Now video game, because I immediately like forgot all the Gooner stuff when I got into the game, and I'm like, dude, this is a fucking great game. Like, none of it was...
Thing. It's more of like depending on what value you approach it. Because for me, it will just take me out of the world when I'm like, okay, why is she dressed like that? And the only answer is like, because it's hot.
No, there's an actual like, there's a reason why she looks the way she does. But and here's the thing, story-wise, or at least dialogue-wise, no one draws attention to this. It is just a... I can't, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's not like, oh, why is she super hot? No. It's a bigger question. And no, I think the story is... It's not like treading new grounds, right? It's not like Expedition. Not like a number of games I've played with, like, god-tier stories. But it's a really solid story, and for I'd say double the AAA game, which it roughly sits in the middle of, I'm thoroughly happy with, like, an $80 purchase. And mind you, I bought the complete edition, that's why it's $80. I am thoroughly happy with this game. Like, it is fantastic. I could not recommend it more. Eisen feels the exact same about it, too. Yes, I know we do Gooner content and whatnot, so we like to joke about it, but the entire time we talked about the game, we didn't talk about outfits. We were just talking about the story, gameplay, some of the collectibles you can find, some of the mini games on the side. It was all great.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Still, I wouldn't play.
I'm with Dorian.
Bad.
It's just like just be, if you can.
What Dorian is saying, that's a lovely idea in a perfect world. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. What? Clothes, specifically, are how you present yourself in the world you inhabit. Therefore, they will be subject to, being gazed upon by others. Especially in a video game. There is no self in the video game. That character isn't real. So, especially in a video game, it is made to be gazed upon by the player. So, especially in this scenario, saying that it's a self thing, that's kind of stupid.
Well, no, I would agree that the character's design is a selling point, absolutely, and it works great. If anything, I'm actually really disappointed in the modding scene because the most popular mods are like, the no clothes mods, and I'm like, that's terrible. That's awful. Like, that's so boring. It's genuinely boring. I'm like,
how do you even how do you even dork it while you're playing the game if it's like an action
I don't know.
game?
Well, this is the other thing too, is I actually don't find like nudie mods appealing whatsoever. Leaves nothing to the imagination. That sucks. It's just like, dude, no. But
it's more like
Stellar Blade, not with one-handed support.
All right. But aside from the
more like if I wanted a porn game, I'd go play a porn game.
Aside from the character, I do want to make one thing of note because no one really talks about it. So you guys, I'm sure everyone here is aware of Helldivers, and that not that long ago, Helldivers became available again to the 160 whatever countries that it was initially just dropped from or blocked from.
Oh, it did? It did?
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's because of Shift Up. So Shift Up talked to Sony about the region lock shit, and Sony just retroactively went back and they just completely just stopped it. They just went, all right, fine. So Shift Up is the reason why Helldivers is now available to all countries again. So yeah, and
did kind of like.
This is great. No one's talking about it though, because everyone's complaining about the character outfits, which is just like
they are.
Yes,
they are. What's the drama?
What's the drama? People thought like Masters of Ceremony had insane drip. People loved it.
No. They're talking about it because it's a Gooner game and it's doing exceedingly well. Whereas
Helldivers?
No, not Helldivers, dude. Stellar Blade.
Oh, okay. We're talking. Okay, I thought we were talking about Helldivers.
No one's talking about the fact that Shift Up was a huge key point in Helldivers, and actually other Sony games not being blocked anymore from countries. And it's a real shame. The CEO, CEO said a few stupid things regarding Nikkei, but I'll overlook that. I think it was just dumb.
Wait, what?
But. Oh yeah. He was shitting on global fans complaining so much about the CN launcher for Nikkei, and it's like the dumbest thing on both sides. But that's a whatever thing, right? The CEO also talked about the modding scene, and he's like, "Oh, the outfits are cool, but I would challenge modders to go further with modding and try to actually mod like the gameplay, like core aspects of the game. You
yeah,
know,
didn't the
zone.
Direct all say the same thing, basically?
Yeah,
He
I
was
might have
like,
been that guy. Either way, like, it's the entire team has the same sentiment of, like, super supportive. They're also come out on record where some people are like, oh, do you care that people mod the game, you know, your game or your IP? And they just went out and said, no, they bought the video. It's theirs. They own it. We have nothing to do with it after that. They've already purchased it. It belongs to them. Unlike most companies these days, where they're like, no, you can't touch this.
Speaking of, hey, Stop Killing Games is like 3/4 of the way there. Let's go, guys.
Yeah,
if you
I
live in
hope
Europe,
that's dope. That's dope.
If you guys support the movement, please, and you're, you know, from Europe, please consider checking out the petition. You know, Americans can't do anything with it, but yeah. It's a great way to also end off our podcast segment.
I just wanted to briefly mention so that I can feel like I'm included.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
When it comes to I'm jokingly segueing into my favorite like Baldur's Gate 3 mod is like it's like I forget it's the name of some god and it's like they're like additional spells. I think it's Mithra. Like
It is
Gale's
Mithra.
god, and it's like more spells and it's like 100 new spells.
Mistral?
Yeah, like Mistra or whatever. It's like 100 new spells.
Oh,
That's
fair,
cool.
that's
That's the
fair.
type of. I heard that someone was like working on a mod that was like the entire like essentially like Curse of Strahd campaign in the game, which would be very cool.
Oh,
if
yeah, I
someone
look
actually
forward to
completed
that. I just wish their mod loader actually worked. The native one that they included. Because it crashes my game every time. And I have to still use Nexus Mod Manager if I want to get any mods to work.
Yeah.
Shame.
I still
And
need to
then
finish
one,
the
and then
vanilla
one
game.
final thing. Chat, any of you playing the Horse Girl racing game? It's kind of heat.
Playing, chat, any of you are watching the Horse Girl
we're
racing
going
game?
with the same joke you made 3 times before we started.
Yeah, but he didn't say it on
that's
stream.
before we started. That's before we started.
It's
Now,
such a good
All
joke.
right,
I have to make it
Let's
again.
let's not
It
get
was so
into.
funny.
Yeah, Cammy, Uma Musume, but we're not going to get into Uma Musume right now.
Hey, I'm playing it. It's really good.
King Halo's awesome.
King Halo is your girl?
Fucking god.
Yeah, I
That's
like
cool.
this.
Have you actually
yeah.
got her to like the finals?
I only did one. I've only done most of my characters. I've only done one career mode with, and hers was one of my. Hers is the one where like mom calls her after the first race and it's like quit while you're ahead, and mine got 8th out of 9 on race 1.
So this is chat. This is
But
what I was afraid of.
saying the
This
family
is
name while you're ahead. Did you watch the game, Mama Halo? She got
Jesus fucking Christ.
Nah, she meant it. She meant it. Quit while you're ahead. Just
While you're ahead, it's not
Completely.
getting better.
it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better.
It's funny
Just give
because
up.
King Halo is one of the most difficult ones to actually finish because the real life horse King Halo is a sprinter, right? But for a little bit,
He knows
he
the
had
history.
a stint on mile-long races. So the game will have you building a sprinter and then slam you with mile-long races and you'll just lose because you weren't building stamina. It's insane. Because the game actually follows the real-life
He
career
knows
of
the
the actual
fucking
real-life
lore,
horse.
chat. Okay, well, you know what? My favorite horse is Applejack. Yeah.
I
How
honestly
about
prefer
Imperial?
Fluttershy. I honestly prefer Fluttershy.
You're a Fluttershy guy? Okay, cool. That's fine.
He's
You know,
a
to
shy
no
guy.
one's-
Shy guy. Shy guy.
No
Mario?
one's a surprise.
I mean, as so long as you're not a Pinkie Pie dude, I think we're still chill.
Score. What are they talking
I'm a
about?
Pinkamena dude. I'm a Pinkamena dude.
Oh wait, are they fucking? Are they like My Little Pony
Yeah,
horses?
we're fucking we're
we're
mocking
talking
you.
about
Oh.
MLP. We're talking about MLP.
We're absolutely
Okay,
fucking
okay.
mocking you. I don't dislike the game, by the way. I haven't played it. I have no opinion on it, and I'm glad people like the game. That's awesome.
If you
Yeah,
play
yeah,
it,
there's
if
a
you
lot to
play
like
it,
there.
if you play it, do the King Halo campaign and be actually reading like the dialogue and stuff.
It's something that
hers
someone-
is actually by far my favorite with that.
Look,
Score,
okay,
act like a
you
Pinkie
know
Pie.
me, right? And this is a game about
Yeah, it's. I definitely don't like idle stuff.
Okay,
so
again, I wanna say, I watched you stream it. You fucking skipped a race. I was like, what's left in the game then?
Okay, that
It's
was
the management
maiden
aspect.
race. I skipped it because that race is basically an auto win.
Yeah, that's what's basically an auto.
Well, I still wanna watch the auto win. I wanna see my horse fucking slam the shit out of everyone.
I vote with you that once we're done with the stream, I will re-stream it and I will have you watch all of the races. Okay?
Okay, guys, please, we're getting carried away. We're getting carried away. Please.
It's
We've
fine,
been talking for like
episodes.
5 minutes. You guys were talking for like 30 about Stellar Blade.
That's
But
not
yeah,
true.
we should start.
Look, guys, it's a 0.5 episode.
Auto
Okay?
win,
Hey, is the chat having fun? That's all that matters.
Yeah, chat. Are you winning, chat?
Yeah,
Are you winning, chat?
No, Chad is gonna be like, bro, I fucking hate all 4 of you. Bro, I wish Kuragi was here. Who are you guys? I wish
that's
Kuragi was here.
Where's my goat, Kuragi?
Yeah, where's my goat? You guys fucking suck.
Luminary, I will never, I think, forget that while I play this game. The fucking the debut race, 8 out of 9. It was the saddest shit.
Adobu says, "Is this what being high feels like?" It depends on what you fucking take.
Like character designing stream, honestly, no, Dorian.
That was a little harsh. That was a
We
little
don't
harsh.
have one.
Just like a...
No, I would be
Busy,
down for it.
Dorian.
Dorian should be part of
Go
the
do your
character
fine,
design.
Go do your exams.
Yeah, look, Dorian.
telling-
We owe a lot to Dorian. We should like let her like do.
Are
a few
you
things she
telling a
wants- she
viewer
wants,
to
okay?
go away?
True. Yeah. What?
Yeah, what are you doing, Ren?
Wait,
Come
what
on.
is this?
Come on. No,
Yeah,
stay,
well, I mean,
please.
you all already know, like, no one watches my channel. Of course I do something stupid. Are you kidding?
No,
To be
no,
fair, no
course I don't know what
one
I'm
watches, and yet fucking Grief Line fucking contacts you and not anyone else.
Contacted me instead of you for
Yeah,
the
what the-
fucking... I can't believe that I had to go to you for the fucking...
To be fair, it's like, except Kiostin and except Abby, they ignored, like, every popular Arknights YouTuber. Like, they ignored all of them, except Kiostin and Abby.
I know it's like far in the past now, but did either of you get like top 3 or?
Oh, no, okay, me and Rain, we got 6th, I think? Me and Rain?
4 minutes flat.
Yeah, 4 minutes flat.
Oh, did they announce?
Yeah, it's
God
on
damn it!
Twitter, yeah.
I'm getting swept up now. Fuck.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, now you're getting swept up.
I remember
I'm-
chat owes us an apology. Anyone who was in those chats owes us a damn apology.
In any case, I do want to mention about that fucking Popocom stream. I was with Rain, and in chat, everyone was like, oh, I just tabbed into the Cookie Cousins Zafang stream. Oh, you guys are cooked. Oh, you guys are gonna get washed. And then the results come out, and fucking Cookie is not even in the
They're
top
not even on
15.
the list. They're not even on the list.
They're not even on the list. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
There was like that. There was this. This is worse than the VTuber gameplay, and I'm pretty sure we placed ahead of any VTubers as well.
Yo, what is this fucking indirect super like Kiostin? Not Kiostin. Fucking
Hey, we
Is
did
it
better
Kirsten?
than Kyostin.
It's-
Hell
it's-
yeah!
It's not beef with them. It's beef with our chat.
Yeah, it's beef with the chat that couldn't
with
shut the
chat.
fuck up about them. Was
Hey.
not beefing with him.
I'm actually really happy.
chat.
We did better than Kyostin, Eisen and me. That's awesome.
no wait, who was it? Oh, I forgot his name. Who was
I'm
that
pretty
guy?
sure
Super
did the
that.
best of like any of the teams on this server at least.
Hey, I would have won. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, what are you asking,
if I
Skorak?
hadn't thrown out
Yeah,
my
who was
elbow
the
before
guy
the campaign,
That is
if I
true.
wasn't
When-
nursing my
Yeah, you guys
injury,
did the
I
best,
would've won.
definitely.
Who was that guy that went on your
Oh my
stream
God.
or
I mean,
someone else's stream and was like talking about you when we were like in a session?
No, that was Cookie. That was Cookie. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Cookie.
yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Holy
I don't know what's up with
shit.
that.
Zopme locked in. No way.
Who won actually?
Oh, it was... I don't know these people.
It was Kugaon and the other guy. I don't know who was with Kugaon, but
Kuma. Yeah, but of the people I actually know, Darby and Zop. I actually know those two. And Jesus Christ, they locked in. That's nuts. Good for them.
Enough.
Good for them. I'm just happy that we placed. We didn't do like
me
amazing.
too. Me and Rain, we were expecting to get fucking washed.
All right then. Anyhow, I guess since we're we've had a hardy sort of podcast segment here, let's start with introductions, eh? So
yeah.
hello everybody. My name is Skorak. I will be your DM for today and next week, and the week after that, and until the heateth of a universe.
Oh no, but not the week after that.
True, but not the week after that.
That's when I take over.
Yeah, and not 15 weeks from now because the world ends.
Yeah.
But I'll be there 17 weeks from now. So anyhow,
That's when we like echo ult and snap the world back to before.
Jesus Christ, can we go one stream without you mentioning fucking League?
yeah, I think you've mentioned League twice this stream.
Yes.
Chat, count it.
Okay, when I called Supa a faker and you went, what? Faker?
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I thought that was a Sonic reference, like fake hedgehog.
Bless your fucking innocent soul. No, this man's is
No,
banished to the Shadow
It was
Realms
not
forever.
Supa, I can assure you.
Oh no!
This one
Is that the goat? Faker?
This one is obsessed with the blight upon pop culture that has ruined countless of lives.
Faker himself, the blight upon pop culture.
Not League of Legends, not Faker.
Oh, Faker, you're talking about Faker.
Jesus Christ. Okay, see, this is what happens when we stop and acknowledge it. Okay. So yes, Skorak, you are the DM.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
I am the DM. You can find me here DMing C Squad and also playing in the in the Monday campaign, JoJo's. I am playing Emily there. So if you if your road ever takes you there, go and watch us be bizarre.
It's pretty bizarre. Last session,
You are playing on a Sunday campaign, Skorak. Now that Dio shouldn't have to cover literally every shift.
I mean, hopefully, the fingers crossed, Dio's life will stop being like a chaotic
I don't know.
mess.
It's so sad for him.
So we can actually return to the Sunday campaign. Anyhow, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Last time in the JoJo's campaign, I think that's what you were about to say, Supa. We stopped Julius Caesar's assassination. So things are getting pretty bizarre.
Yeah. We actually the plan is to save Caesar so many times that the ruler of reality where we are gets so fucking fed up with us that they have to show up in person.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yup.
dope.
That's what we want to do.
It's very JoJo's. And segueing into that, Supa, will you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Supa from the Supa channel on YouTube. You can look me up by searching at Supa_Supa_Supa, or by just searching up Supa. Make sure it's a Supa Arknights, because there's a lot of other Supas out there.
Like the
a
rapper?
fucking professional league player. There's a league player
God!
that's
Okay.
called Supa. There's a rapper that's called the Big Homie Supa. There's who else? Another rapper that's called Supa Hot Fire. There's a lot of them. I'm not any. I'm the Arknights guy. And I play Chaser here, which is just kind of chilling. That's his thing, right? He's just chilling. He goes along with anything just because. If you guys remember, his whole thing is that he's just kind of bored with life, and he's here just to have fun. And I play Mastino in the Monday campaign, which is honestly, it's like a Chaser, but 3 times better. So go check that out too. And that's it. That's my introduction.
Alright, next up, we have the person next to you. It's Blizzard, aka Living Rain, aka League Man,
That is true.
AKA the Wizard.
So,
aka
thank you.
Jerboa 115.
That is also one of my many titles.
Don't leak his Tinder
let me,
account.
let me save and exit this Horse Girl game campaign before
Jesus.
I do my intro.
Bro, you were I stopped playing since we started the stream. You're more dedicated.
People, if I hadn't said that, people wouldn't have even realized because I can hide it.
You know, unlike
Start
you,
cracking the
Skorak,
whip.
Rain is a dedicated trainer.
True,
You know?
true.
He's
loves-
dedicated.
I keep my horses running all day, all night, no breaks.
He loves King Halo more than I love Ogre Cap. You know that's shame that I have to carry with me.
Yeah. I don't even know anything about your favorite Skorak. Now, when it comes to me, hi, Rain from the Living Rain channel, not to be confused with the concept of rain, precipitation that falls from the sky. And I make Arknights videos like everybody else. You can go to my channel if you want to see them. The promised Gooner video might be a bit late because I'm really struggling to write a Gooner video. I'm not used to it.
Okay, what is it even about? Because like the Gooner spectrum is very wide.
It's little teaser. It is.
Yeah.
It is the most it is essentially like the list of most to least breedable Zolok.
So it's like a fertility tier list, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, is she a baddie? Is she fertile?
Also-
Can she raise the kid?
I also have a sneak peek.
Criteria.
I talked with Plus Minus. Apparently, the next video is on Fate, so like I'm waiting eagerly for that. You know.
Well, good for
What is
Plus.
Plus doing?
I mean, Plus has been. I've been knowing that Plus is a footman for a while. Ever since one of the early Golf It collabs, I think he mentioned it.
Really?
And Supa did as well.
You know who else is a good
Really,
guy?
I did.
Quentin Tarantino. So you know we can't judge. And Hideo Kojima.
And
Hideo
Isaac
Kojima,
Wolf.
True.
I mean, it's fairly
And
common.
me,
so
yes, and me.
You're gonna find it.
Okay.
Am I
In
the
this
only
camp-
non-food guy here? What the fuck?
Am I the only
I
foot
mean,
guy
I'm
here?
not really-
Probably, yeah, I think so.
I thought you guys were still talking about the horse
I'm not
game.
really into much, honestly. I'm pretty vanilla. I'm boring.
Oh shit!
Very-
Hello, Para.
Yeah, Para's been here for a while.
I thought you guys were still talking about the horse games.
Are you also playing the horse game?
Yes.
You know, about horses and Fate. Do
Fucking
you
lose
guys
my
know
mind.
that the Uma Musumes have like horseshoes under their
Horseshoes
boots?
on their shoes, yeah.
Yeah,
They,
that's
they
big.
have
That's
horseshoes
big.
shoes.
That's fucking big.
It is really funny.
Yeah. Anyways.
All I can say is that they're making me feel bad, and it's working.
Shut the fuck up. I'm Blizzard. I'm a bear. And I don't know. Weight of the world, heavy as the crown. Sad.
Oh, by the way, I did realize very recently that also was a League reference. So, I'm deducting
Yeah.
points for
Dude,
that.
I guess.
What do you mean? And you just realized that heavy is the crown. When I did the fucking like song, you just realized.
I guess the crown is pretty heavy after
Crown was a
all.
little
I
too heavy for him, it would appear.
thought it was a KSI reference for the longest time.
No.
A
And this is
KSI? No,
why-
that's like in the
Yeah.
thick of it. That's in the thick of it.
Yeah, I thought it was a lyric from In the Thick of It because something crown. I think he says that at some point.
There-
in the thing.
Where's my crown? That's my bling. Is like the KS.
Ah,
is like
that
the
one. Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah. No, but heavy is the crown. That's
Don't
heavy
like
as the crown.
Okay, that's League. That's League. Okay.
Yeah, that's heavy as the crown. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So with that,
yours.
we are gonna go to the next introduction. And since you're here, Para, why don't you introduce yourself?
No.
I see how it is.
What do you mean no?
Why are you so against that, huh?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I was like offended almost.
I see how it
I
is.
I say
have
you
been
just hate me.
patiently waiting,
just-
and this guy
you
just
just-
cuts in line and gets rewarded.
I feel that's a little different.
I swear.
Like, if anything,
I can just leave,
like,
right?
if
I was about to
anything,
leave
Isaac should be mad, not you.
I was about to leave anyway.
I have to sit through fucking League and Musume like stuff.
Bass Pro Shops is
Oh,
the
bye,
only real institution left
Adobo.
in the world.
Goodbye. Alright, well, I guess Inspira is leaving, then we are gonna move on to last but not least. It is Seba Snulls, aka Isaac Wolf.
Yes, hello. I'm Isaac Wolf. I am a gacha musician. I do gacha core music. What is gacha core music? It is a lot of different genres, primarily alternative metal music. And I do it for a multitude of gacha games on my channel, Isaac Wolf. You can also find me on all major music platforms. I'll be playing as Sebas Wolf, who is a totally normal bard man. And you know, he's totally normal, nothing up with him, and, you know, if anything, he is the group dad. You haven't realized it now. What?
Sebas Wolf. Second of all, Tordally.
What? I said Sebas
You said
Wolf.
Sebas Wolf, and then you said Tordally.
Totally?
Yeah, instead of saying totally.
I'm sorry, I'm getting into the Italian. And by the way, Sebas Knowles is also Syracusan. So you know, I had to get into the Syracusan accent by starting to say, like, instead of totally, it's tortellini, as in like tortellini. Yeah, but that's
how you say it.
True. Yeah, that's how I say it all the time. Totally.
I just remembered something that I forgot in my intro. You know this. You know, I run my Sunday campaign, and you know, there's another fight being set up, and I think I might I have to do some work on it, because I think Skorak and his friends will get annihilated if I don't rebalance this. So random.
I mean, would it be funny though? Because like, if it's funny,
it would end my campaign because it's a tournament, so they can't really lose.
Why are you shilling an offline campaign? Like, they can't watch this, even if they wanted to.
No, I'm not shilling it. I'm getting my thoughts out to the world.
Yeah, and that's not a crime. Is that a crime, Skorak? Huh?
If Skorak
we are content creators,
and the rest of the players get shattered, you'll certainly hear about it from Skorak.
What is the charge?
Enjoying a succulent Chinese meal?
Yeah.
Expressing myself in the pre-D&D introductions?
Yes, we are content creators, okay? If it's not content, it's irrelevant.
It's kind of true, though.
Slur. All right, let's start.
Okay. So, last time we...
What did you say? Huh?
Yeah, something...
Don't worry. You didn't need to hear that. The chat heard that, and that's all that matters. Go on.
Did they?
Yeah, no, it sounded like you were
far away.
10 meters away from.
Yep, that is the point. I have noise suppression on Discord, but not on the stream, so it's all good.
Cool.
That's
okay,
crazy.
guys, we're gonna stop for a little bit, and I'm gonna look back over the VOD so I can hear what he said real quick.
Oh my lord! Oh, we're gonna be here forever. Oh.
I have shit to do today.
Oh, we're never gonna start, are we?
We actually hit 1 hour of preamble.
I fucking
it's so
hate
funny.
you so much.
FF, get me out.
I am losing my fucking mind today. Holy shit.
Release me.
This is a little like a thing of like we did that constantly during the first campaign, during Independent Contractors. Like, it was 1 hour was like our average of like the podcast section.
Good thing we normally don't do that here. That campaign must have sucked.
Phew. Surely.
Did the stream become just chatting? Yes, Cammy, apparently. Apparently.
Genuinely didn't feel like an hour. You know what? I'll take that as a compliment. Anyhow, last time on C Squad, we finished with the Exalted mini-arc, where the crew, trying to find one more of the experimented kids, or the Valhalla projects, crash land. No, they didn't crash land. It just... Why am I trying to make
Landed.
it more dramatic? They landed on Sargon, where they found the old Valhalla facility had collapsed and replaced by a Nakahualan tribe that worshipped Kuroko of all people, their artificer bitch of a friend. I don't even know if friend is like the correct descriptor here.
No, it really isn't.
Generally unpleasant confidant as a god. They thought that she was someone they called the Exalted One, and they all kind of acted on her every whim, which didn't really help, considering Kuroko on her worst days thinks she's the best thing since sliced bread, and this didn't help. After a few shenanigans, they participated in a tournament where Kuroko got a fresh new mech suit, and one of the very important people in this arc, Kalkaidra, happened to walk over, almost kill them all, but didn't, and they got the Valhalla guy. And now they're flying towards Minos, where the next one is located.
But apparently they're dead because we saw. No, not we saw. The narration showed us players a tombstone with their name. Ooh.
Yeah.
It was
that's
very
the
dramatic. We
cliffhanger.
were all on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, I was shaking in my boots.
Yeah,
Because I don't have.
See, you were shaking out of your boots. It was
Yeah.
that dramatic.
Yeah, it's like it just slipped my boots off for how much I was shaking.
So yeah, that's what happened. I wasn't really planning on telling them about the cliffhanger since, ideally today we're gonna expand that a bit. But
Okay.
well, hey, fair enough. No worries. We continue on the plane as you guys are kind of. It's getting a little cramped back there, I would imagine, since now it's you guys. It is Emerald. It is Loki. It is
6 NPCs.
Thor.
There's 6 NPCs on this
Yeah.
fucking airship.
Well, okay, White Streak is in the front, so she's not taking up space.
I said in the airship. I didn't say in the back. I just said in the airship. There's 6.
Skorak will be talking with him like, blah, 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 blah. What do you think, Emerald? Blah, 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 blah. What do you think, fucking Thor? Blah, 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 blah. What do you think?
I'm just waiting.
I'm very interested in a conversation between Loki and Thor. An extended conversation.
You know,
between
with,
them. I'm very
fucking
interested.
Christ.
Emerald interjecting in occasionally.
Yeah. Just make it very realistic, very natural.
No. Wait.
This is the hell of your own making.
Okay, wait, who's the 6th though? Because we have
And then
White
the
Streak.
child, and then the
Thor,
child
you,
interjects,
Loki,
and the child gets
Emerald.
thrown out of
You
the
forgot
fucking
Q.
airship.
Emerald Q. That's fine.
The child. What about the child?
Oh, the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah, the nameless kid. Mhm.
She has a
Oh
name.
God, it is 6.
I told
thrown her
you.
off the airship.
I know I counted it correctly. My new fucking adoptive daughter, apparently. Sending her away to boarding school.
We can
like,
still throw her off of the airship.
no,
if
no,
we
I'm
want
sending
to.
her away to boarding school like the fucking second we get back.
Yeah, we still can do that.
Not child
okay,
murderers,
Yeah,
we've
the
already
airship is
established.
getting a little cramped back there.
Yeah, we only got 2 more NPCs to go, guys.
Yeah, 2 more NPCs to go. Woo!
Go.
And as you guys are flying, you start feeling some turbulence, some little dum-dum, dum-dum. Mhm. And you see White Streak from the throne like, hey, guys, I think you might need to put on your seatbelts for a bit. It seems it's raining.
Holy, is it like a living thing?
Yeah, the rain is alive and currently attacking us. I don't know why.
White Streak,
Okay,
how far
I'm
are
gonna-
we from our destination?
Well, it's a few hours still, but if this weather continues as it is, we might need to do an emergency landing.
Where is the
Okay.
closest LZ?
Well, let's see. From the map I got here, about 10 minutes from here, we should be able to land in. Let's see. Oh, like a daemon.
Where?
It's Aminonsi.
Okay, then perhaps
Minos is small. How is it a few hours, but like 10 minutes to like get to one city in Minos?
I mean, it's still a country.
It's still a country, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like tiny though.
Okay, but it's not like a city.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
not
how is
like-
it like hours through the air, assumedly going very quick? Like,
Oh, you think it's a
This isn't
plane?
like
no, it's like
California
an
to New York.
Assumedly,
no,
going very
it's
quickly.
it's like an osprey. It's not like a fucking plane. It's not super fast. It's fast, but it's not that
Yeah.
fast.
how did I do fucking flips in an osprey?
You just
Don't ask, little bro.
Luminary. Just
Don't
please
ask.
don't do this to us, Luminary. just let it slide. Just let it slide.
Oh my fucking god. This is literally the meme about like the DM having like, you know, just disgustingly like fucking make sure the fucking economics of the
Yeah.
world
What are our
makes sense.
kilometers per hour in this you know, fictitious airship? You know.
Yeah, how fast
Importantly,
exactly are we going?
According to
Most
the
importantly, has Thor been on an airship before?
yeah.
No. Well, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
I look over at Kuroko, who seems to be just knocked the fuck out of sleep. Somehow.
Oh yeah, no, Kuroko is absolutely like, you know, just
Comatose.
You know,
Comatose.
I mean, honestly,
Gentlemen.
I think this is an improvement, says Emerald.
Gentlemen, do you think we should just take a small break for the storm to pass?
That seems like the best idea.
Blizzard?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, okay, but Blizzard was like lost in thought, and then you say that, he just says like,
White Streak, take us down.
Landing in about 10 minutes from now. ETA 9. And we are gonna skip forward as you guys touch down on the Lacedaemon, well, like a small runway. All right, heads up. I do not know who owns this place, so you know, we may need to talk our way out of this.
We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it.
worst that happens is we die.
You know, worst comes to worst, we're gonna have to kill them.
Worst comes to worst, it's us or them. But if that doesn't happen, good.
You know, why don't you keep an eye out on the airship and we'll go out and investigate together? I don't know why I went Russian there for a second.
Sure. That sounds about right. Anyhow, you guys stay safe now. See, White Streak just kind of like get out, bring out like a little box of tools, and start making sure that the plane is in good shape. And
I
you
assume
guys-
we're leaving the various Valhalla people in the aircraft as well.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely up to you. You can see Loki definitely just wanna go out
Blizzard,
walking in the rain.
maybe you can ask Q to stay here and protect the airship and everyone on it. Blizzard?
Can you? Can you?
Sorry, I just zoned out for a moment. I'm so sorry. What did you say?
Oh, maybe you can ask Q to look after the plane and everyone on it while we go see if anyone owns this airstrip.
I mean, I'll have to go with him to stand somewhat near the plane if you want that.
Well,
Yeah, I can tell him.
the three of
Yeah,
us, I figured, would go out and look. But it is your choice.
Well, Q's not gonna go. His job is. I mean, he's probably not gonna. He wouldn't be doing his job well if he just kind of left me alone in the mysterious environment where someone might have our best interests not at heart.
Very well. I'll let you sort it out. I'm gonna step out of the plane and try to, try to light a cigarette before I walk into the fucking rain.
And as you do that, you fucking see like Thor just like sprinting past, like, whoa, fuck yeah, I love the rain, it's so conductive.
Get
Man, I
back
love this
on
guy.
the ship, you idiot!
You see everyone else's size and be like, I can't believe I'm the mature one in this fucking group. All right, I'm gonna go look after him. You guys have fun. Just start
Look,
jogging.
I say let the kid have some fun. Bro's been in the fucking jungle for
Just
way too long.
keep him closer to the ship in case we need to leave immediately.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do my very damn best. As he just kind of like, leaves out of earshot as you see her kind of just jogging into the rain.
The youth. Anyway, what are we looking for exactly in this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around. Is there any building or people or anything around, Skorak?
You can see that this runway definitely seems a little bit older, a bit more worn out. They definitely aren't like there isn't regular maintenance done here. There is a small shack with an antenna during towards the north, which you can tell is what passes for a control tower around here.
I'll point at it
And
to the lads, or at least to Chaser. I guess I'll just point at it to Chaser and look back over at Blizzard to see if he's gonna follow.
Blizzard is still like he looks very out of it, and he's still kind of like back in the fucking thing. Maybe like standing outside of it next to Q, but he still looks very like out of it. He's not like falling.
And then alright, I'm gonna just start walking in the direction. I'm assuming Chaser, you follow?
Yes, sir. I don't really know what we're looking for, so I'm also gonna. As we move,
I pointed at the shack. That's what it was.
Yeah. As we move towards the shack, I'm also gonna be looking around to see if there's anything interesting.
Oh, okay.
once you guys kind of just walk around,
Scan the area.
Chaser, do me a perception check, then we're gonna go back to Blizzard as you're looking around before you guys reach the shack.
I will say one thing before.
Watch this.
He's got this.
Fucking hell.
He has fallen in his face in the mud.
Okay, that's my bad.
It's just
That's
water
my
gets
bad.
all in your eyes, and you're just like.
Yeah, the rain just gets in my eyes.
You look around, a fucking like thunder, like a bolt of lightning goes down. Like, holy shit, it's not Kalkydra! Holy shit, it's not Halo!
Yeah, it's like I see Kalkydra as a shadow when the thunder strikes, but it's actually like a series of objects stacked on top of each other that just so happen to look like that.
Just gonna hit him on the fucking head and just be like, calm yourself. There's just water in your eyes.
Yeah, so the rain, the creepy grey rundown city, the thunder, it's not great for mental. That's all.
I take one last look over at Blizzard as we're walking away, and it's just like, I worry about him.
Oh, definitely. He ever since he, and Chaser kind of gestures at the arm, like his own arm. Ever since that, it's not quite the same, is it?
I hope we can fix it soon.
If you're showing up for the first time, chat, Blizzard lost an arm a little bit ago.
Oh yeah, sorry, Chad. This happened a little while ago. Yes, Blizzard is missing an arm.
And he's been trying to get it back by, like, negotiating with a fucking eldritch entity inside his staff.
Bro has not been receptive to the art of the deal.
It's not been working out for him.
Also set
all of those
this
drop
up.
shipping courses have not taught me how to negotiate with the damned.
Oh, Chaser is gonna continue as they walk. Chaser is gonna continue. Ever since like that first sea structure, do you remember around the campfire after the what was it, the water god trial? He never seemed like the most confident person, and I think all that's happening, it's kind of like confirming his worst fears.
Well, maybe we have not done enough. Help him feel secure in the team.
Well, I mean, I tried. He tells me to go fuck myself if I do.
I think you
That's not true.
over-exaggerating.
Jeez, you literally did that. Yes, you literally did that one time.
Oh yeah, there was. Okay, that was like I think right after the arm thing. To be fair,
You literally did that.
That is true. That is true. Thinking about
And I quote.
Well, for now, we need to focus on the task at hand, and if he chooses to come to us, we'll deal with it then.
Meanwhile, back closer to the little plane.
It was the best I
You
could
guys
do.
are kind of standing in. I would imagine there's like one of them, below one of the wings, so you don't get fucking like splashed.
yeah, there's like Blizzard standing a little further out along the wing, where because Q is too big, he has to be at like right.
Yeah, he was full squatting like under the wing.
Damn, I wish I had fucking Art of
See,
Q.
Q pulls out his PDA. Yeah, Art of Q would be very nice. Oh well. Pulls out his PDA and starts writing. He's like, "You seem somewhat dejected after the incident."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, by the way, a little
hell.
for the people that are here for the first time. Q is a mute. He cannot speak. He writes on his PDA.
Yeah. Well, he can speak. It's like agonizing to do so. So he doesn't. He has like a.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like Aphelios from League of Legends.
Point is he don't talk.
I guess the crown is pretty heavy after all.
My fucking god! I am in physical pain.
It's pretty heavy after all, huh?
Okay, yeah, so he does say that.
Oh my god, is that what Q was gonna say?
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so you seem a bit dejected.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you could tell. You were some kind of a therapist? You train?
I've taken a few courses.
That wasn't serious.
Oh.
I feel like it's become pretty obvious.
Well, I'd hoped after White Streak talk to you, it would at least be a bit better.
Yeah, I started, and then like you get woken up in the middle of the night, and then everything is the same, and then that little bit of momentum kind of gets extinguished.
That's not how that should work.
Well, that's how it does work. I want to say some things, but I feel like we're a little close to the craft.
He hands you the PDA. You can write them.
Okay. Yeah. But Blizzard takes a moment before typing. What the fuck is even the point of all of this?
A very good question.
Well,
We're
this
forced to do it.
particular mission seems to be one of necessity. You were forced to do it.
Yes, I mean, sure, perhaps, but I don't feel any real connection to it. This is time that's being wasted. The structure is like Blizzard has like already like kind of gone away from the like writing it.
Oh, and the last 10 years weren't.
Okay. Like the last 15 years that your washed ass goat has been in control. Like that hasn't been a waste. Like there's not so much more that could have been done by Eden. That could have been done by Trivair. That could have been done by the fucking whatever their goddamn name is, Emerald fucking family. Like there wasn't so much more that they could have done.
Adjudicators, and no. If one wishes to pursue stable growth, stability is the first prerogative, and that means slow.
I mean, you're so focused on stability that you are completely foregoing growth. Not to mention, I mean, if you're just going to destroy the use of Originium, I mean, what did that do? I mean, how many people lost their jobs? How many people wouldn't have been able to heat their homes? How many mobile cities would have been essentially destroyed? And then, I mean, now you can say, oh, well, they've relocated now. What happened at the time? I mean, did that actually help infected people? Well, there weren't new ones, but I mean, did that stop the ones that were alive from suffering? Did that actually change much of anything?
Would you rather catastrophe still be a thing? Because you sound like you do.
How many people do you think catastrophes kill yearly?
I mean, I don't exactly have the statistics with me, but I could make a quick search when we're on the grid again.
Yeah. You know, messaging technology getting better and better. Mobile cities, better and better. Turns out it's... Is it higher than just completely shattering the energy, the entire just energy, market energy capability of, like, the world, trying to just completely dismantle and retool that in 15 years? I mean, what has really changed outside of, oh, well, guess what? There's no test fees. Yeah, you did that day one. Cool. That was done when the sky stopped. What else have you done? I mean, it's not like there aren't an immense number of people suffering, and if you just say, oh, well, we'll fix it later, okay. You can always say that. You said that these 10 years, first of all, it's not even 10, it's 8 that I haven't been away from Ursus, although you could claim all 23 are waste because I didn't get to accomplish anything. I could just say, oh yeah, well, it'll get done later. That doesn't matter because I'm not actively doing it. The only thing I can control is myself, and if I'm stuck out here in this shithole, these shitholes, rescuing people who, quite frankly, outside of Vasily, I don't really care about.
That is the difference. We are doing it. You were selling drugs.
I mean, you also had well, not necessarily, I shouldn't say you specifically, but the leaders of Eden and everything, what, Echo and the rest of them. If everything that I hear is to be believed from both the first-hand sources within Eden who have told me and everything on the news and everything, I mean, they were essentially treated as the unified world saviors. And yet, with all the power in the world, with everyone listening to them, everything I could want, they elect to change very little. What a sad, cowardly bunch of people that I've realized I'm
fuck up things worse.
At least they didn't fuck up things worse. Okay, tell that to all the people whose lives were negatively impacted by this global Originium change. Do you think there's not a bunch of people that died? Net positive. Okay, millions dead is net positive now. All right. But when I want to make a change, that might hurt. But if I don't want to do this mission, it might leave one person, one child to die. That's a big deal. I want to kill one person. That's a big deal. But just letting millions die, that's not a mistake. That's not even bad. That's just a statistic, because now look at our energy being slightly cleaner. None of this makes sense.
It's not supposed to. If it did, everyone would make good choices.
If there's no logic to your quote-unquote good choices, then I don't think they're honestly all that good. All the power in the world, you're too cowardly to change it? Oh, but we did change it. We made these very minor changes. Okay. Wow, I sprinkled a pinch of salt on my pancakes. This is a completely new recipe. It's game-changing. It's revolutionary. It's nothing like what it used to be.
Perhaps not now, but maybe in 10, 50, 100 years.
Maybe. Oh, maybe we'll do it. Maybe someone who follows me will do it. Maybe it'll get better. The only thing you can control is yourself.
Better.
It will. How can you actually say that with confidence? How do you actually know? You don't. But if I want to make a change, you say, oh no, it won't. If they want to make a change, you say it will. You can't even explain why it's better. You say it's not supposed to make sense. You say these decisions that impact the entire world are not supposed to make sense. How? Where is the logic in any of that?
It's supposed to make sense to you. If you want, I could give you a ride to Eden HQ when we want, and then I can show you the graphs and it will make perfect sense.
So you can show me your cherry-pick statistics on why things are definitely better. That's all you're gonna show? Here's our curated presentation for investors and donations on why we're improving the world. And I'm supposed to just take you at your word?
What you do is ultimately up to you.
Okay, so you do have some understanding of me, at least. You have a little bit. There's something in there. There's something to work with. Ursus has not really been improved in the last 15 years. And all the power in the world vested upon people, and my home remains shithole that it was before.
Ursus is a very stubborn nation.
Of course, but you had the ability at the start. I mean, unified world saviors. That is how everything, whether it's media or first-hand accounts, phrased the way that they were treated after. And if anything, I'm pretty sure that would probably have been the point from Aleph, would it not? If this guy was like, oh, change the world. Either I win and I get to change the world, or you win and everyone trusts you who stopped me from changing the world to change the world yourselves. And instead, we're stagnant because they're too fucking scared to actually try to change things. Because, oh, what if it gets worse? Okay, what if it gets better?
We are not stagnant, we are taking the only risk-averse road forward.
Q? Get yourself checked up here. And Blizzard kind of taps his head. Your brainwashing's showing. And he turns around from the wing and walks off towards where Sebas and Chaser are. Just straight out into the rain.
Yep. You're gonna get a cold if you do that.
Thank you for your concern, Supa. Thank you, Pookie, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's nothing, Pookie. You know me.
The gist.
I do love that because, like, Q, like, he doesn't use his voice, so he, like, can't yell when Scorpion's getting more angry. I just imagine Q turned caps lock on when he typed.
Okay, to be fair, oh my god, the more time passes, the more Q is just a fucking fraud. Like, there's no two ways about it. It's just a fucking
Q is
fraud.
so brainwashed, it's crazy, bro.
Oh my god, like at the introduction, it was like, oh, this is basically like a Doom guy character, you know, they're so cool. No, they're a fucking fraud.
When you have to admit your goat is washed.
Yeah, my goat is washed. That's what it is. My goat is washed.
Ah,
Always
Blizzard.
lifted, right?
I thought you wouldn't join us.
Well, I think I found a way to get Q to stay back without me, so...
Excellent.
Yeah, that's good then. Honestly, I
You feel
don't.
like Michael Myers in the background.
Especially with the rain going.
Like, Q's standing
Yeah,
there playing
right.
like flash, he's not sitting there playing anymore. Bus drives by in the middle of this fucking runway.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Fucking Chaser is gonna look around. He's gonna be like, honestly, I still don't know what exactly we're looking for. We're gonna go towards like that little thingy over there, that little shack. I thought I saw Kalkaidra for a moment, but no, that's not. He wasn't there. No.
You just got
A little spooked. A little spooked.
water in your eyes.
Was it?
Yeah, it's pretty simple when it's raining like this. To get rain in my eyes.
Was it the cactus with the red wig? Was that what you thought was him?
Yeah, Jason is gonna turn around. He's gonna see the cacti with the red wing. Yeah, that's what it was.
Blizzard, you seem a bit distressed. Is anything on your mind?
Yes.
What may that be?
Sorry, I am just caught off guard by your willingness and honesty of admitting to that.
If I said no, would you honestly believe me?
No. We think there
Like,
is
at this
always
point, there's not really a
something.
point in lying.
We feel like there is almost always something on your mind. It's just the first that you've said yes.
I mean, yeah, I am thinking a lot.
Well, let us sort out this runway fiasco, and we can sit down.
Yeah,
and,
maybe let's
talk.
not talk about it in the rain.
Let's...
With that, you guys actually make your way to the shack. Do you knock on the door?
We knock on the door.
Yeah, I feel that would be cautious to knock on the door.
Cool. Can you make me a strength save real quick?
Ha! Check this out.
I don't know.
Check this out.
Say, why don't you?
Okay.
I think that's good.
That's good.
You knock on the door, and you knock with enough force that you see the door just kind of just kind of like creaks open. It seems like it was like unlocked, and it didn't really have like hinges keeping it together. So it was literally just held together just because of gravity.
I'm gonna like just put my hand up, like signaling, like hold on, stop, wait.
Yeah, Jason is gonna like knock and it's gonna open as it knocks. So he's gonna like freeze and like retract his hand.
I'll do a like a room like clear kind of like just as the door slightly creaks open, I'll just proceed slowly, cautiously.
You see very clearly that this. Oh.
Enough. What does my passive 17 get me?
Yeah, you see very clearly that this is meant to be some sort of, control tower, but more for like a small local runway, like it's a shack that they have different like panels and buttons and shit like that just grafted onto it, and an antenna on top. And you can see that facing away from you, there is a figure actually sitting in the operator chair. It has an old, kind of tattered, like, green jacket, long auburn hair, and just kind of weirdly pale hands that seem very wrinkled. And, you can see they're kind of just going along and pressing buttons in the control terminal.
Does he seem old?
You can't tell, they're facing away from you, but the hands do seem pretty, wrinkly.
I'm just gonna guess that he's old, and just tell her, like, hello?
Oh, greetings.
Yes,
What's up?
we apologize for barging in, but we wanted to just inform you we had to make an emergency landing here until the storm passes.
I see. You see that they don't turn to look at you, by the way. They're literally just sitting in the chair.
Well, okay, Chase is gonna step forward, very cautiously. He's gonna step forward until they're like right behind the old man. He's gonna try to look at the buttons that he's pressing, maybe if there's like a screen. He's gonna try to look at that.
It just seems to be mostly levers and buttons. Nothing not like an actual screen.
Yeah, anything exciting happened lately?
Not particularly. This rain has been assailing us for quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Well,
Yes. Being so far out on the outskirts of the city, it's difficult to go out and, get supplies in this rain, so I'm just waiting it out.
How long have you been waiting it out?
Give and take a few hours.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad then, okay.
What
For a
did you-
moment, I was
what did you
thinking...
think,
I thought it was about to be like 3 weeks.
For a moment, I thought it was gonna be like 3 weeks or something.
we don't have that time, Chaser. Obviously, it is just a normal storm system. Not like catastrophes happen anymore. Anyhow, we thank you kindly for...
Blizzard fucking tenses up at the mention of catastrophes and they're not happening after the conversation he just had with Q.
We thank you kindly for allowing us to land here temporarily.
Yes, of course, that will be 50 LMD.
Ah, of course. Flip him 50 L.
Yes, takes it.
Just my fucking money.
Yes, of course, I am very kind. I'll cough up the money.
Is there any place we may sit outside or elsewhere out of the rain?
Well, it's technically not part of this runway, considering this one is my personal property, but there is the old airport that's made right next to it. It's abandoned by now, but the building should be big enough to accommodate you.
How far is that?
Give or take about 200-300 meters from here.
Oh, not far at all.
Exactly, you should be able to see it if there wasn't a storm.
Well, gentlemen, one of the guys, should we head back to the airship or sit around in the airport? I don't think that we're going to get attacked here randomly. This seems to be in the middle of nowhere.
Is it really worth it to like move the entire airship and stuff? I think we just like
no.
hang out. And...
I was going to say no, just us.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to do at the airship.
It is noisy enough at the airship, and I appreciate some silence. It has been what?
I just appreciate seeing a new place, honestly.
Blizzard?
Tourists say, always good to have them, although I would say you should have probably landed somewhere closer to the city.
Unfortunately...
Oh, we tried, but the rain and everything.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Well, have a good day.
Place, I think all of us are also ready to eventually be done with this.
Have a good day. Buy
You're
yourself
sunshine, aren't you?
some good booze.
Will do.
Just gonna walk out of there, just like, let's leave.
Yeah, just a last thing. Oh,
Do take care of the crocodile.
the crocodile.
The who?
The Arcosauria.
Yes, who are
Which?
you referring to?
What? Who?
You have more than one?
Is he like looking at us vaguely? Is he looking away from us? Is he looking at like?
Yeah,
me?
away
Who's
from
he
you.
looking- Okay.
Do you know who is in our crew?
Can you give more descriptors of this Orcosauria?
No.
Right, well, have a good day. Gonna start walking
Can I
away.
try to like? Can I try to like perception him? Just get a look at him, see if I can glean anything from how this fucker
Yeah, sure.
looks at all.
You can certainly do that.
He's saying wacky shit, and then he's just like, never mind. Oh wait, I have a 0 perception. No, we're fucked.
No, we're screwed.
Look, it can't be worse than mine. Oh, okay.
I mean,
it was
okay.
worse.
4 versus 5, so I mean,
It
I don't know.
was worse.
You look and you're like, yeah, I can't really tell anything.
That's a guy.
Yeah, that seems.
Yep,
seems
that's
to
an
be a
old
dude.
man.
All right, I'll take a quick
That's just
glance.
an old man who
I'm
might
gonna-
just be senile,
I'm gonna
saying
take
random
a-
shit.
I'll take a glance to see if the monitors have like cameras on our airship.
Okay.
He's like, I'm the Arcosauria.
There you go.
What?
That's some.
Huh?
That's meh, but like, I mean, it's not too difficult to tell. No, it doesn't seem like there's any cameras.
We are not
As
a very perceptive
Supa
bunch.
was looking before, it doesn't seem like there's any actual.
There wasn't
monitor.
even any screens at all, right?
Yeah, exactly.
How does he know who's in our crew?
Yeah, Chaser is gonna ask him, how do you know about the Arcosauria?
Oh, you know.
Right. Well,
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Control tower equipment.
Aha, like the screens that you don't have.
And then why the Arcosauria specifically? There's others.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Oh my god, I fucking hate this old
gentlemen,
man. Holy
I
shit.
Oh my
think,
god, bro, I hate old people so much, bro.
I think we have bothered this kind gentleman long enough. We should go.
Right.
And nobody noticed anything weird about the old man. All right,
Were
let's
you
go.
like associated with Eden, Mr. Old Man? I just
the
want to ask you
fuck's
that.
an Eden?
Fine. I'll take the
Yeah.
fucking bait here. I'm gonna just walk very cautiously. As keeping as a safe enough distance as I can. I know it's a shack, but still a safe enough distance towards, to almost see his face, and then just plop. I still have a bottle of booze on me too. I never returned it. I kept it. Just on this like a gift, and I'm gonna take a look at his face.
Are you, as you're like approaching, you do see like one of the hands raise up. Whoa there. That's close enough. I have chlamydia.
That is
That's not gonna
how.
transmit. That's not an airborne illness.
I wanted to
Oh,
leave
is
this
it now?
alone, but now I have to question you. So,
Well, shit. As you see, like
Please,
his head just boom, just goes limp in front and slams into the desk, and you see the old man goes limp.
Is
God,
he
was
a
this a
corpse?
fucking
I'm gonna
necromancer?
check. I'm gonna check his fucking pulse. Immediately, I'm gonna check his pulse.
Etchix, do not fucking say that. No. Don't say that.
What the fuck?
What?
Don't
Huh?
say Skorak, Daddy. You notice me, Senpai. Don't fucking say that.
What the fuck is this?
In chat.
Are these like my brother's
paid
friend?
actor simping for him in chat.
In any case, I'm gonna check his pulse. I'm gonna check, hey, is this a fucking corpse?
Well, you check his pulse, and
Also,
yeah, my fucking brother sent them.
Okay.
You guess that's my bad, guys.
I'll also, you know,
okay.
I'll just have my
Okay.
chain gun out just in case. Now I'm fucking wary.
You
Getting too
you
spooky.
go and check his pulse, and yeah, of course he doesn't have a pulse. He's a tree.
He's a tree.
Yeah. As you take a closer look, his hair are leaves. His skin is bark. This is a wooden puppet, essentially.
Okay, so it's not
Oh.
Dawn that did this. Chaser is gonna say it. Okay, so it's not Dawn that did this, and
Yes,
we're
but
being watched.
this is much worse, in my opinion.
Yeah, if it was Dawn, you know, that'd be nice. That'd be kinda cool.
Well,
you know,
at
this is way
least
worse.
I could call up Cerberus and shout at him. But
Okay, we go back to the airship. We need to inform the others.
wait, I'll use
Well,
the
we
te-
definitely know what Archosaur they're referring to as well. This is
Yeah.
clearly related to.
I'll use the terminal. Let's stay here and investigate.
Didn't Emerald go out with Thor?
Yeah.
I'll send her a
Call
text
Emerald.
immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah, or,
call
actually, I'll
Emerald.
just call her. Yeah, you're right.
Don't
That's
send
a
a text, just call her.
I'll give her a call.
Here. Eh, what? Sep. What?
Ship now.
Can't. Stop. Lines.
Bring Thor.
What?
Bring Thor.
More what?
Oh,
Thor, the guy, the Archosauria. Get him back.
No. Pat. Airport.
I hang up.
Click.
How much range does a message have? Hold on, I'm gonna check real quick.
Do you have to see
guidance,
the target though?
Yeah, no, I can just point in a circle until I find her.
Oh.
Fuck, what is the range? I'm gonna have to look it up. D&D 5 message. Yeah, point your finger towards a creature. So yeah, I can... Okay, 120 feet. I'm gonna point and just kind of spin until I find Emerald. If I find Emerald.
You know the general
It's
direction.
120 feet. It seems like they're currently over 120 feet away.
Okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, we walked like 100 meters, bro.
Okay. Well, what did Emerald say? Could you pick out any word?
Not a word.
Out of character, I heard airport. Like she clearly said airport.
Oh,
Out of
actually, yeah.
character.
Can you?
It's like,
Because
"Airport!"
it was really hard to hear you, Skorak. So,
Like out of
Makes sense.
character, she said airport.
I mean, hey, look, since Super is giving you the info, yes, you did say airport.
okay. So, do need to go. Actually, I'm gonna check.
You know,
the...
now it feels like we're being led there.
Would I do investigation or a perception body, like if there's strings or if they lead anywhere or something?
All right, yeah, check it. You can definitely do an investigation to kind of like check it a little bit more, you know,
Very in-depth.
thoroughly.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, put the Danganronpa investigation music on the and watch it.
Box 15! Good box 15!
Fucking
Okay.
10.
There we go. All right. First thing that you notice is that this definitely isn't a regular puppet. Like, if this was made by an actual puppet maker, it would be a horrid puppet. It did feel like it was just a piece, or like an actual tree. Like it's all one unified piece of wood.
What is this?
Which is
like
weird because
ninjutsu?
how was it moving?
Oh, this might not actually be, thinking about it, this might not actually be related specifically to Thor. It might be related to Skorak. Odin's the one we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Yes, Odin's the one we're looking
Are they also in Archer's area?
Well, no, but
Oh.
like they would probably have an interest in the other like experiment that they know. His like special arm, he said that was from her. So evidently, that moving, living wood is from her. This was moving, living wood.
Yeah, clearly this was controlled by arts of some sort.
Blizzard, you are onto something. You're right.
Especially given
Thor,
we're in Minos, and even if we're on the outside and it's a while away, I mean, theoretically,
Thor
they are
has
arts-enhanced super weapons if they can use their arts over long distances with that
right,
enhancement.
but Thor, like you said, Thor had a wooden arm that he got from Odin. So this would be the natural and logical conclusion. The question is, though, should we go straight to the airport or check if the airship is still there?
Well, we
Oh,
should probably check if the airship's still there, if the call from Emerald made it sound like it wasn't going to be there.
Right. I guess we're gonna just walk our way back to the airship until we can see a vague if we can see a vague outline of the airship where it should be.
Yes, definitely. It's definitely where it should be. You can also see like a few like vague shapes moving around, like what you assume to be White Streak. The very tall one is obviously Q.
What's that fraud doing, Skorak? What does that fraud look like he's doing right now?
He looks like he's helping White Streak fix the plane.
Damn.
Wow, he's being so nice to her, huh? Maybe you should learn a thing or two, Blizzard.
Don't start glazing him right after you said he was washed too. Don't start glazing him right after you also said he was washed, you piece of shit. Start glazing him.
Gentlemen, maybe we should go rush over to the airport.
Yeah, feels like we're being led there, but it's not like we have any other option.
Right.
Should we tell the people at the airship that we're going to the airport?
I'll do you have White Streak's number?
Number, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Give her a call and see if you can let her know right now.
All right.
It's funny because like we can see their outline. They can look over and see our outline.
No,
Right,
it's
just the
also
outline, but-
funny because we established that there is like a horrible reception.
Yeah.
Well,
It
we don't actually.
probably be
enough.
easier to walk.
Like, yeah, you guys are close enough right
Oh,
now,
okay.
so it's like you
Oh,
know,
okay.
and you see the, yeah, what's up, Blizzard?
Hey, apparently, according to a guy that we've found in the little shack over here, there's a little larger abandoned airport area that we're looking to look into.
Uh-huh.
Mainly just wanted to inform you so that no one thinks we just all suddenly went missing.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
Ask
According
if
to a guy, what?
Emerald and Thor are there.
Abandoned airport? There's that? Wait, did my mic cut out, Skorak, or did...
Yeah, you said according to a guy, and then you just kind of like stopped.
Okay. Oh yeah. According to a guy, there's an abandoned airport area further along, and we are going to look into it.
Oh, okay. Want us to come along, or?
Honestly, having less people at least at the start might actually be better. We don't know.
All
if
right,
it's, like,
just
dangerous.
you know, keep in touch, okay?
I'm just gonna like grab fucking
Yeah, okay.
Blizzard's shoulder. Ask if Emerald and Thor are around.
Is everybody who should be around the airship around the airship?
Yeah.
All right, fellas. like taking phone away from the ear and putting hand over the fucking microphone. Is there anything else that we want to ask?
So Emerald and the Thor are there. When they said the airport on the call, are you?
Isn't that couldn't those be wooden puppets? Maybe.
So
maybe
that
they
wasn't
got like
them.
body snatched.
Do you want me to ask her about the potential body snatching?
I don't think she'll know what that means.
Ask about Emerald and Thor in specific. Maybe she assumed they went out, so maybe they're not part of the list. Ask about
you
them
are being a bit
specifically.
vague. I am sorry. I'm like panicking a bit here too. I'm like almost hyperventilating. I'm like, don't. Oh.
Okay. Blizzard sets his phone back up to his ear. Chaser not Chaser. Emerald and Thor specifically. Does anything look weird with them, or do they look normal?
What? Well, airport.
Airport? Oh my god! Did they go off to the damn airport first?
Fuck this. We're going back to the airship right now.
Okay, we'll actually come to you at the airship first, and then we'll go to the airport area.
Ship, airport.
We can literally see you. We'll go talk. We'll just go talk.
Already like briskly fucking walking over there.
Yeah.
Light jog.
See you in a moment, Vicky. And he ends the call. And hopefully those are all them and not wooden replacement puppets by the airship. Hopefully that's the real ones that we're walking towards now.
I'm jogging over there. Fucking worried.
All right. Yeah, you're jogging, and yeah, sure enough, you see Whitestreak is there under the plane, just trying to fiddling with her phone now because now it's doing some weird shit. Q is there, just kind of handing her tools.
Q is the kid helping Dad repair something.
Well, he can't really do much right now, so yeah.
Yeah.
I look for Emerald and Thor. Round.
Whoa, guys, what's going on? What's the rush? And you see, you kind of like look around. You see, in the back, of the airship, seems like little fucking hyena girl, Loki, Thor, Emerald. They seem to be there.
But do they look normal?
I'm just gonna go straight up to them. Arm on them, like arm on Emerald's shoulder. Did you get my call earlier?
The what?
My call from the terminal.
Let me check. I'm just gonna check the phone. Like, yeah, it does say you called me, but you like hung up almost immediately, so I couldn't really.
Don't leave the ship.
We've got a problem.
Whatever you do, don't leave the ship.
Man, reception here is horrible. You hear from below the plane with Whitestreak. All I could hear was static.
Just to be safe, just to be extra safe, Emerald has like a short sleeves, right? Yeah, I'm gonna like touch her forearm, just in case. Just to confirm that it's like a skin.
Alright, let's see. What would that be?
That's a medicine.
That's
a
I'm just kind of like touching her, non-threateningly. I'm just like,
Yeah, like, would that still count as perception?
No, because I'm touching her.
It's either investigation or medicine to check for like a pulse
I
or
guess
you know.
medicine, sure.
But wouldn't I just let the wood or go against my fucking palm?
Oh, you just want to go baseline? All right, fine, baseline it. No rolls, I guess.
No, Supa. If you roll on that one, you don't know what wood feels like.
I guess. Like,
That's how the game works. That's how.
okay,
it is.
so what is it? What roll is it?
Guess I'll just roll with medicine.
Medicine. Where is medicine?
Right
Where
in
is
the
my
middle.
medicine? Oh, right. Oh, I have a strong one in medicine.
Holy shit,
Oh,
dude!
he's
Oh,
over.
God!
No! Oh no!
Not gonna lie, full disclosure, this was supposed to be like a 5, you know, like I just made you roll just for the fun of it.
Can I have a bardic inspiration?
No, you cannot.
What are you gonna turn to me and just? Are you gonna turn to Sebas and just be like, she's dead?
Narratively, like narratively, how the fuck does this work? How do I not recognize the texture? Like narratively, how does this work?
I've never touched someone's arm when they're wet before. I can't tell if it's skin.
I've never touched the wood before, despite being a pirate on wooden ships.
I've never touched a woman.
Well, okay, she's a pugilist, right? Emerald is like a brawler, so the skin around her forearms is very rough, right? So when you touch it, you're like, oh wait, that's wood.
Wait, oh, that's wood.
That's wood.
Or-
She's fake.
Or at least I think it's wood.
Yeah,
at
you
least.
think it's wood.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull my hand back. I'm gonna be like, damn, that pugilist, career, then it leaves your skin very rough, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, that that it does. Conditioning and stuff, and scrapes and bruises.
That's
Right.
interesting.
Well,
Hey, sir, do you think that there was anything up with her?
No, it's just very rough skin. I was a little surprised.
Are you gonna pull them away to tell them, or like?
I'm just.
I'm just in front of Emerald. I'm like, yeah, no, very rough skin. I was surprised.
Okay.
Just face
Of
palming
course, to
super
them,
hard.
it's supposed to be like a hint.
Like his head is turned away and he's giving us like crazy eyes.
Yeah. Just winks like repeatedly with like alternating eyes.
It's very rough. A wink, a wink, a wink.
Jesus Christ, this okay. I'll get a fucking skin cream. I got the hand. Fuck.
Yeah, it's not good at your age, At your age, it's not really good.
Emerald.
Where is White Streak's car?
She's under the ship.
Under the plane.
Okay. Yeah.
Is she wood?
yeah. Blizzard.
She's
is
looking
gonna
up.
kinda, like,
Are you
lean.
looking for fucking reasons to touch up on her? God damn.
Yeah, that's kind of suspect. That's a little
Literally
suspect.
just- we think our teammates are being turned into wood. I'm gonna check each.
I don't have this thought, but
Yeah.
I will let her know. We are most likely in the enemy territory. I don't know who
This is the work of an enemy stand.
or what, but it is dangerous. There are too many people in our group, so stay here and make sure everyone is protected and does not leave the ship.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
We're going to an abandoned airport, about 300 meters to the whatever fucking direction that the guy told us about it.
Yeah, east.
East, alright.
Just imagining Simon's accent slipping away. He goes, "Hey, 300 meters to wherever the fuck."
We remember we retconned it. He just always speaks in an Italian accent now.
Yeah. It just drops for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of after saying that, Blizzard is gonna kind of go over. I imagine like White Streaks on like one of those things like car repair people have, where you can like slide in and out for
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
If you do not
What's up, Blizzard?
hear from us in 2 hours, or yes, Leave immediately back to Colombia.
First of all, no. Second of all, what?
Right, well, we best be going.
What do you mean you must be? You haven't explained shit! He's rolled the scout. He walk away.
Thor, it'll make you stronger if you stop her from following us.
Oh, will it now? He just fucking tackles her like, fuck, hey, don't use your stupidity against them!
Thank you, Thor. I like you a lot more now. Well, okay, and Blizzard is going to lean down to White Streak. Hey, Victoria, can you? This is gonna sound weird. Can you show me your arm for a moment?
You're right. Yeah, this does sound weird.
Yeah.
No, why?
It would sound even weirder if I explained to you why I need to see it.
Blizzard, I really don't want to be rude, but I don't particularly feel.
I'm trying to check if you're wood.
Okay, that makes more sense. She's gonna just not reach the hand.
Thank you. Why did I'm trying to check if you're wood make more sense? What was she thinking? How does I'm going to check if
you
you're
sound
wood
fucking
make
crazy
more
most of the
sense?
time.
Not
That's why.
gonna lie, you've kind of she doesn't have the best reasons right now to be very forthcoming with you.
All right. So I'm gonna do something kind of similar to what Chaser did and see is she wood.
Seems pretty non-wood.
All right. Seems pretty non-wood. Well, I've certainly touched her when she's not wood before, so I would know.
Yeah, you would know.
I would know that. I have insider knowledge. All right, everything seems to be all good. Just stay. I know you probably weren't going to move out of this area, but stay here.
Is there like a big chance that I may be turning to wood, or what's the download here?
Honestly, it's hard to. The guy that we saw in there wasn't why I said guy with an intonation of a question mark, was it was essentially living wood tree man. And I don't know, we don't know the story behind that. So, to do our best to make sure that you all haven't been, I don't know, wood infected or whatever the fuck. Might as well see.
I'm actually gonna walk
probably
over.
Do your best to just, as a pure precaution, stay a little away from the others. Not super far or anything, just keep a little distance.
You guys are turning this into a fucking horror movie. This is not the way I saw this going.
Social distancing, 6 feet. Wear a mask.
Okay. I'll just go work on the engine then.
That's a wonderful idea.
I'm assuming I see this interaction. I'm like, Hugh. Try to get his attention.
Looks over.
But I'm gonna lean in close enough so that it's no one else is gonna hear this. We are in hostile territory, and the enemies seem to have eyes on us. I don't know how many, but they use crude illusions. So be wary and keep the crew locked down to just the ship. We will be
Few nods.
investigating a abandoned airport 300 meters east.
Q tilts his head.
I told mine. Blizzard,
Okay.
let us go.
Yep. And Blizzard steps away and imagine fucking White Streak slides right back under the...
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we're also all just soaked. Actually,
Yeah.
all of us wear fucking white shirts. We're this is a wet t-shirt contest for us.
Yeah, it's all see-through and shit. Yeah.
I mean,
All our rippling muscles.
And over
You are walking and you're doing that like fucking big time rush, like speed up slow mo walk, like just fucking boy band, like through the rain. Yeah, eventually you do find the airport. You do see it from far away. As the guy said, it is abandoned. It does seem to be bigger. Once upon a time in its heyday, did see a lot of airships kind of just, landing and ascending. Well, as many as an airport in Terra could. There's no like commercial airliners, but it seemed to have belonged to a pretty rich company.
Guess we try to get through the front door.
Yep. See big double doors. Good, like nice, luxurious lounge that has kind of fallen to disrepair. Some parts of the ceiling are leaking water, and as soon as you enter in,
Turn cautiously as well. Weapons at the ready.
Uh-oh. The music changed.
I gotta pump up the musical sound. Hang on a second, guys. Oh god, it's a Signals track too? Fuck.
You know you're in for it when you walk into a room and it goes from to like dun dun.
Yeah, it's a fucking Signals song too.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
you see there is a lady behind the counter.
Your back also fucking turned to us.
She's wood.
No, she's looking straight at you. She is indeed wood.
Right.
I mean, but is she hot? Is she a wood?
Oh god, that was
I mean,
a
I guess that
terrible
depends on the
fucking
beholder.
terrible.
We see her.
Fucking reference.
Chaser is just gonna approach her. He's gonna be like, okay, wood person, let's cut to the chase. Where do you want us to be?
We
Let's
got
just
your
cut to the chase.
invitation.
Checking in or checking out?
In.
Checking in. Yeah, checking in.
You see the wood person is kind of like with very creaky, jerky motions turns around and shuffles towards the keys. And she hands you a key for room 395.
They got rooms in this fucking
This
airport?
has to be a pretty big airport. Like,
Yeah,
there's big airports that have like on-site like hotels.
This is like a
things. This is gonna be a big
huge
airport. Damn,
ass.
if it does, it's gonna be a big old abandoned airport.
Oh,
It could
how
be,
the
it
mighty
could
have
be
fallen then.
An airport with a hotel, you know. Fuck knows.
Nice stay.
What?
Yeah, you too, the wood person. Yeah, you too. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. That feel that you feel, I feel as well.
Is it taking everything in my strength to not blow this thing to pieces?
That would be rude.
It's okay.
Right.
I can communicate with it. It's okay. I can talk like it.
Since
These are
when can you do that?
Blizzard, are you?
What?
Did you eat mushrooms before?
No. This is inhales. It's a.
What, do you
focus
understand
technique.
what she's saying?
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
Fuck you mean, yeah?
let us meet our host.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Yes.
our host is a little less wooden.
Hopefully. And hopefully they are not hostile. Thankfully, it seems that they haven't taken any hostile actions towards us.
Well, for now they haven't, yeah.
You guys begin walking up the
I
stairs.
mean, evidently
and down the
something has
halls.
to be wrong, given the. I mean, you when you called Emerald, she at least, even if the connection was sketchy, said something. But then she said, "Oh, I guess you called," like she didn't remember it. And it was like a minute ago, so something's got to be wrong here.
No, she said that you called and immediately hung up.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, she
from
had
her
to like check
perspective.
and be like, "Oh, did you call me? Oh, you called me," and immediately hung up. After she literally said stuff when he called as well.
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
something's
that's-
wrong.
Yeah, no,
so it's like,
no, that was...
No, that's from her perspective. From her perspective, he called and hung up so quickly that she didn't have time to hear it. So when she checked her phone, she's like, "Oh yeah, you did call."
yeah. So then something's wrong because we heard her say something. So again, then something's wrong.
Yeah,
That's right,
clearly,
that's what I'm saying. Something is wrong with that.
Beside the wooden people, either, assuming it's Odin, either Odin can also control, like, telephone lines, or there's someone else that can do that.
No, I think this one is a ghost type. See, Thor is a fighting type.
Sebas, I have no
Thor is a
idea what you're
fighting type.
referencing.
It
Loki
is
is a psychic type.
it is a very popular Higashi game.
Oh, I see. Didn't take you for the type to play that, honestly.
I've played plenty of video games in my time and the youth.
That's interesting.
As you guys walk through
Like
and
Group
down
of
the
Greats,
halls,
my favorite
You do-
MOBA game.
you do see about 24 other wooden puppets, and they do seem to be emulating what people would be doing in this space. Some seem to be dressed and acting as staff. Some seem to be dressed and acting as clients. And
Gentlemen,
they are
do you think they're gonna try to turn us into wood?
No,
Probably. No, okay, no. I
do
still
not,
think that Emerald was a copy and like the real Emerald is in here. That's what I think. So at most we're gonna be replaced by a wooden puppet, which you know is marginally better.
I think you're...
Why did you say that?
I think the issue you have is that you aren't a licensed medical professional.
Well, wait, Sebas, and you didn't check Emerald. So from your perspective, he just said that Emerald is fake.
Oh
And
yeah,
he
and I just
didn't
don't
say that
believe him.
before.
Remember, I even said I did
I
not think...
implied it. I very much implied
no,
it. That's on him for not getting that.
I understood what you were implying and that you were dead serious. I just think you're an idiot.
Yeah, I just think you're fucking stupid. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
You know, exactly.
Victoria or Whitestreak was normal, so
Well, yeah, but that's because Whitestreak stayed at the aircraft. Meanwhile, Emerald and Thor left and then came back.
yeah. Well, then at least it's good that it doesn't seem like it's some kind of infection, which I
that'd be
didn't think it was,
pretty
but
fucked
I
up.
figured, I figured I might as well inform of all the possible theories.
Yeah, that's true.
She certainly felt like she always has.
I think it is
Don't
a
say
form
that. What the fuck?
of
say that.
trickery and not a necromancy.
Okay. So with that, you guys make it to room 395. And you open the door. I would imagine you open the door. Do you?
I knock on it first.
Come in.
Is that the normal voice or is that a weird shit voice?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, Blizzard is going to just like prepare, like
have the
he's,
staff
in
out.
a stance in case something. Yeah, the staff is out.
I'll keep my rifle at my
communion is
fucking
prepared.
side. If it is another fucking wooden doll, open up the door.
It is another wooden doll.
Cazzo.
This one is
I honestly don't know what you were expecting.
in the shape of a girl sitting cross-legged on the bed with pure white leaves as hair and two antennae poking out of her head.
Right, and to what do we
Behind
owe
her-
this? Okay, sorry, my bad.
Behind
Jumped the gun.
her is labyrinth of bark and leaves and plant-like vines that seems to be stretching and entwining up into the ceiling. The entirety of the back floor is this big sort of network of a tree. And if any of you know anything about technology, you can roll me an engineering for this.
I don't know shit, but I'm gonna try my luck at it.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What which of us, like, what technological know-how would we have to have?
Blizzard. Oh, that's weird. I mean, you're not like the most tech-savvy person. Same with you, Sebas. But like, I mean, you have phones, you have PDAs.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of
Oh
like.
my
open
god!
them up.
Is it like a fucking like circuit board? Is that
Yes, it looks like a circuit board. This giant like plant looks like a circuit board. As you can see, these like small electrical signals just like running up and down it.
It's a brain.
To what do we owe the invitation?
I was simply curious. It seems you are collecting my siblings.
Ah, Odin.
Yeah,
I
there's
take
a
it.
guy trying to kill him, so we're getting them before he can.
What he
Like
said.
kill 'em all.
Objects to be traded.
We're not. They're not fucking. They're not fucking bobbleheads. Some guy's going to kill them. We need to
Who
stop
are
that.
you? Who are you working for?
Yes, hello. We are the Sea Squad. I am Sebas, the squad leader. We work for Bluethorn's appraisal. And we've been roped into this mess against our will. Now, we found out someone wanted to kill your siblings, and rather than let them die, decided to take it on ourselves, make our lives that much more difficult to save them.
I had an arm before we start. I had both my arms before we started trying to save your siblings.
Well, that was not related to mission.
Sebas, shut the fuck up. This is.
He had an arm and he lost it defending your siblings. Probably.
Don't add the probably.
I
No,
was...
that's
You
our
consider-
assumption, at least. That's what we're assuming.
The leaves around the room kind of just like shudder a bit when you say probably, as it seems like, you know, it's a little agitated. And none of you work for Valhalla, correct?
Oh, no. No.
No, we work for Bluethorn appraisal.
Do we look like we work for Valhalla? You think any of us have a college degree, let alone?
Yeah, do we look like fucking nerds?
Yeah.
Actually, it's just...
Liars!
It's
We're all
just
sexist.
like...
As you see, the door behind you overgrows and starts growing into the wall, basically sealing you in.
Are you Odin?
This is
I can
clearly
smell
the...
it on you.
Smell what?
You, as she points at Blizzard.
What can you spell on me?
The proto-drug.
Oh yeah, he took the fucking
I
the
took
silly
some of
juice.
it
Yeah.
so I took some of it so that I could instantly freeze the burning orphanage that one of your siblings was in.
Yeah, let's go with that story. Yeah, let's go with that story.
You keep lying! As you can see that the leaves shudder again.
I will fix this right now, okay?
Yeah.
This is
Look, it's a little embarrassing. Okay, don't
turning
blame him.
into
It's a little
a
embarrassing.
misunderstanding. Now, I can assure you, I have a way to make sure we all tell the truth to each other, so we can just get past this. Are you comfortable
Was I
with
not telling
that?
the truth there? Like I.
No,
I-
you took the Elysium! You took the Elysium during the second,
Yeah, by accident. You took it by
Yeah.
accident during the first
But then I also took
C-section.
Elysium. I also took Elysium to put the orphanage out.
Well, that's not what
you
No,
that's not
you
what
did
she
not.
asked.
You already had it.
Yeah, you-
Yeah, you
I
already had
drank
it.
more. I drank more.
What?
No, you didn't.
No, you
Yes,
did
I
not.
did.
More.
You
Dude,
drank
that would've-
more?
Did.
Dude, that would have been a fucking cataclysmically
Yeah,
bad
you did.
thing.
Illuminator's got my back. Yeah, I fucking did. I did.
What? Dude, even
That's crazy.
the
I
rest
don't
of the
remember that.
yeah.
Remember this. Iceland
No,
score.
why
I
did
have
you
more
get
on
more?
me right now. I have
Why
like
did
more
you
on me
get
right
the
now.
Elysium?
I don't remember where I've gotten it, but there was one time there was like Skorak, or there was like Karagi's like friend girl who had it on her, and I took it off her.
I missed that.
That's crazy.
I missed
That's
that.
crazy.
I have a feeling I should have just killed you on the spot if you did that.
Can we?
Well,
Alright, we might have to.
You didn't.
You know, it's not a C
Clearly.
squad. It's not a C squad campaign if we don't, you know, fucking retcon some things.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Really
I'm
just
off to go take a victory piss after being the only right person in the call. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, well,
Is Chaser the only character so far without a retcon?
Yeah. Then again, Chaser
my
he hasn't
God.
really done that much.
you have like
Yeah,
no
yeah.
fucking backstory for us to retcon.
Yeah, that's why he's so big. That's why like the best character.
Well, all right, can I at least negotiate with Odin here while he takes
You
his
can
piss?
try to negotiate with whoever this is.
Okay, Chaser is gonna step forward. It's gonna be like, okay, the true story. Do you know about the sea structures?
Partially.
Okay, so basically anything can happen in a sea structure. We got caught up in a race of sorts, and Blizzard over here, he has some liquids on him. And as a last resort to win that race, he took one of them unlabeled. It turned out to be Elysium. I have no idea how he got that little bottle.
If you are curious, yes, sometimes he is that stupid.
The leaves shudder again, and you see she thinks for a bit. Your pheromones don't indicate you're lying.
I also have a zone of truth. Sorry, I should say, I also have arts that make people speak the truth.
But yeah, as you can probably guess by now, these leaves on the side are literally just like fucking, you know, they're just sniffing your fucking your pheromones to see if you're lying.
Bro, I literally thought I was telling the truth, and then the leaves, bro, they're like a polygraph test. They have air. They have possibility of air.
Madonna, please give us a little bit of personal space. Courtesy.
You see the door is like overgrown behind you, by the way.
The overgrown door is fine, but look, we have not been hostile to one another. I feel like that in itself also shows something.
Am I the one that you're worried about?
He's stable. If it puts us on the same side, the person who is hunting you and your siblings might also want to kill him. But he has no affiliation with Valhalla, as neither of us do. What do your leaves tell us now? What do your leaves tell you now? There you go.
As the guy just shudder again.
I mean, I asked as well, like, am I the one that you have, like, a problem with?
That was implied.
Yeah. Just, like, 100% just, like, confirming. Am I, like, the one, the only one that you have, like, a true problem with?
It doesn't seem like you are telling lies. Still, if you truly do wish to take my siblings far away from there, from their places of respite, from their places of control, I have to make sure they're in good hands.
You know how they might be in better hands if you joined them and looked after them yourself. Thor is particularly a handful. But he is a good kid.
Oh, I love Thor. I love his enthusiasm.
We did win in a fair duel. Until it was interrupted by said psychopath.
Okay, no, in all fairness, Thor jumped me, I would have gotten fucking mangled there if
In all fairness,
I'm gonna be honest.
Thor spent
Hey, he
12
was held
seconds.
person. I'm gonna hang on to that for years. My hit held person on him.
Look,
That's my white whale, bro. I made that shit work.
Thor spent the beginning of the duel trying to show off and failing. Both the times.
It sounds like him.
Doesn't it? See how we are a bit short on time. Again, we have some time to speak, but ideally, I don't want us all to be here for too long, lest the crazy man comes and burns down your airport and he will sniff out your body. Though just the way you were able to find what is it?
It's the
Elysium.
Valhalla Elysium. You can detect other people. The Elysium in general, you can have some detection of other people who have ingested it.
But this man is a
Yes.
cracked.
One way or another, you need to be tested.
Ah,
Oh my god. So the logical argument won't do it. It's gotta be a test.
maybe we should be happy that Kuroko is asleep right now, because she'd probably just kiss off Odin.
Well, why don't you let them? Why don't you? If your main problem is me, then why not at least let them be okay? Kind of pointing to the squad that's around. Don't gotta trap all of us.
I don't
I'm
think
problem.
the issue is about you anymore. I think
my
the
God.
issue is about letting us continue to look after the others. Is what I've got.
Yeah, you seem to have a bit of an ego issue.
Oh, it's just out of character. It was gonna be a cool character mode, and then she got convinced without it, so I'm like, fuck, damn it. Anyways, I had an idea, but I didn't act quick enough, so I lost my chance. Unlucky.
Well, what is your test? Not like we've had to do this every time.
Well, initially I did think of simply seeking the puppets on you, but
Please,
I would
no
imagine
more.
Thor did that.
No more combat. We've already fought so many Arcasurius.
Well, Loki probably offered some sort of test of will. Although I imagine she did it intentionally, considering she usually likes to hide, which means throwing people into complex illusions. Thor probably just asked you to fight him, so the physical and the will tests have already been done. Of course, considering I am meant to be all-knowing, some sort of knowledge check would go, but for the life of
Like
me,
a fucking trivia quiz.
Yeah, I don't
For the life of
know
me,
if that's the right thing to do for us, for somebody who, drank.
Look, I'm thinking.
Okay,
As you can see, like,
okay.
for a moment, the spooky, wooden, doll fucking thing slips away and the fucking, kid experiment kind of slips through.
Well, while you think, may we take a seat and relax? We've been wound up all day.
I'll stand. I don't feel like sitting.
I asked fucking...
No.
You see, as it thinks, 3 wooden chairs basically grow out of the wall.
Great, thank you. Is it okay if I smoke in here?
I would assume not.
No.
But, yeah.
Culo.
All right, got it.
What do you have?
All right, so without further ado, the all-knowing, the all-mother Odin will present to you with a test of wit. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
So it's like a puzzle.
Oh, it's an
like a
actual.
puzzle.
It's an actual.
Yes,
puzzle.
yes, you just fucking thought of a riddle.
You actually thought of a riddle.
I'm.
No, not the Skorak riddle.
Wait, is it
Yeah, like the little Blizzard says, I don't know, time.
how would you? Okay. I'm thinking about it. This
Is it,
Odin, you
is
must
it,
be really smart to.
Is it
To
a
cook this up.
footsteps?
Yes, of course. I am the old. Shit! How do you find that out?
Will you take
Seven slides his phone with Google back into his pocket.
To be fair, I googled that too, but it wouldn't be in character for Chaser to know that.
Fuck it, just go with it.
Oh, I actually got a degree in the school.
That's not how riddles work. Anyhow.
No, I have a critical thinking.
All right then. Fine. That's. I am the all-knowing. I can come up with more than these. What's always in front of you, but can't be seen?
That's a good one, Odin. You really got me with that one.
I am the oldest that was meant to be the wisest.
Is it like air? Just like air? Oh.
I mean, technically,
I mean, technically it is air. Technically speaking.
It is true.
You know.
It is always in front of you, but cannot be seen.
Technically speaking, that was a correct answer.
Your goals.
Well, I mean, you're getting closer, but no.
Is it your nose? Is it your nose? Because like your brain filters out your nose
You
from
can,
your
you
eyes.
can see your nose.
Well, no, your brain filters it out.
No, that's not how that works. Look down, you can see your nose.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good one, Odin.
Yes, yes, thank you.
I was going to say, is it a...
Ideally, you guys, look, okay, you guys know, can see that, given that you failed so many times, usually it will be over, but as long as you keep stroking Odin's ego, she will just let you keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Damn.
Is this like
You
a
are the
body
smartest
part?
person alive.
Sorry, what?
Is this like a body part?
Nope.
Oh. So when he said the goal,
Is it like something abstract, like the future, maybe?
Hey, you got it.
Oh, okay. That was a good one. That really put my brain juices to work.
But
yeah,
you
very
can see
good
the
job,
future
Chaser.
because you'll experience the future later. So it
Well,
will be
no,
seen.
that's
No,
the
well,
present. No, because then that's the
But like,
present.
but
Right,
what is
yes,
the future?
we-
At one point will become the present, then the past.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
are
it's never the
always,
future.
experiencing
can't see it.
the present right now.
I mean, we don't from a perspective of how time operates. We don't really truly have a now. It all flows
I
with the
think
shape of the
you're.
universe.
I
love
think you're just
how-
saying shit right now. I
I
think
love
right
how
now
we
you're just saying
are
shit.
actively, actually, just like not bickering, but like just talking with each other the entire time in front of Odin. Just being like, No, but you can't see the future.
Chaser, I don't think you've watched very many Neil deGrasse Tyson YouTube shorts. I don't think you'd know this.
Who the fuck is that? Neil, huh? Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Oh,
You gotta spend more time in
like
Colombia, you gotta spend more time in Colombia and more time on YouTube shorts. And then maybe you'll know this stuff.
Oh no,
Is that? Oh my god.
Seal
Isn't
deGrasse
like a British
Tyson,
guy?
the Aegir the scientist. Yes.
Oh, I love that guy. I used to read all of his books before.
Yes.
I'm sure we can
Riddle
find you
Cross.
some.
Almighty
Last
Genius.
riddle. You'll find me in Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, but never Neptune or Venus. What am I?
The letter
I'm
R.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what half of those are.
Can you repeat that, or type it out?
The letter R.
You already knew that. That's cheating.
I literally just sorted the words in my head and saw that only 2 of them didn't have the letter R in it.
He got it right. That wasn't the cheating. He actually just knew that.
Out of character score, I genuinely had not heard that before. I just did exactly what I said. I just sorted the words.
No,
in
you
my
have
brain,
heard it
that was
before.
I have not. Like,
Odin, I
this
did not
isn't even,
think
like, in character deny it. This is
I-
straight up like just I've not heard it before.
Odin, I thought that you were one of the more mature ones of your siblings.
I am the most mature one.
Odin, I apologize on his behalf, okay? Clearly, he knew that beforehand. I apologize on his behalf.
Him to apologize.
That is intellectually dishonest. You know that, Chaser. You should give Blizzard his merits. And also, you can detect when we are lying.
Oh, it's true. You can detect when we're lying.
Yeah, and you are lying.
Now
I'm
you are lying to
literally
us.
not.
For being
you
an
are lying,
intellectual.
and you need to say sorry.
What I'm not
just-
from Colombia. Do you think I didn't
just-
fucking study the language
Blizzard,
intensely so I can talk like a fucking native?
Blizzard, just being apology. This one, I think, just throwing a tantrum. Just leave it. You did good though. You did good though. I think this is your win.
I am sorry, almighty intelligent Odin.
Ha! I knew it. None of my riddles could be solved that easily.
Please, Odin, you know, even if I'd heard it before, because I solved your riddle so quickly, could I ask you something?
What?
You familiar at all with Tyr?
Oh, yeah, I know, dear.
Yeah. Where is he? Ursus, correct?
Yep.
Good to know.
You know,
Is
I
that
kind
it?
of thought this trial might have been, in terms of intellectualness, us being honest, open, having to talk about ourselves. Something of the nature.
What, you just want us to trauma dump to her?
She's
that's
like,
an
alright,
interview,
do a
not a trial."
creative writing assignment
We
about a traumatic
always,
event in your past.
We always win when we trauma dump. We have the 2 trauma dump champions right here in the room.
I hate it here.
Chaser, remember what you did to that barista?
You were there?
I heard about it. I shop there
fucking just saw
frequently.
You bragged to us about it.
You did?
told
Yeah,
us
you
about
did
it.
brag
bragged
to us about it.
Oh, right.
And
right.
also, yeah, I frequent
did
there,
that.
remember? I frequent there a lot.
Right. Right, yeah. That's true. That's a correct statement.
So,
Fucking, like,
alright.
when she was fucking
So,
asking, is
was
that
that
all
it?
about Tyr? It's like, hey, if you fucking If you'd let me cook a little more, wood girl, that wouldn't have been all, but you didn't. So that is all.
You two could just banter about riddles back of the airship. You can just go straight to Ursus. Plus, you get to catch up with your siblings. And not get immolated. Did I mention that this Kalkaidra guy causes explosions?
Well, I'm not
Fire
here, so
retard.
that isn't exactly,
Great. Where vaguely are you?
Thanos.
Is that here in me?
Capital and
Actually, was that our
Yes.
original? Okay, that was original.
Yeah, that was the original destination.
So why are you? So why is your construct here then?
Well, I can make them pretty quickly.
And very far. We are 2 hours away. That's like
Mm-hmm.
we're like probably like 100 kilometers away. I don't know about that far, but
When
we're
they
like
start
no.
getting burned, you'll know that the guy is coming.
Ah, you mean Halo.
Oh, good. You
Yeah.
know him. Saves us the trouble. So, I figure after the rain, we can go and pick you up.
Hmm. Well, let me think of one last riddle first. What has... Huh. As you can see, the wood starts rotting. Oh. I don't think I remember that one anymore.
Are you okay?
Is it the
I-
mouth but doesn't murmur and the fucking
Hope
that?
she has nice dreams. As the wood fully rots and just back on the ground, and you see all of the different constructs of wood all start rotting and falling away, including your chairs. Sebas and Chaser just fall down to the
No,
ground.
no,
Huge,
no,
that's
no,
why
fuck
you stay
you, fuck
standing,
you.
huge.
I'm doing a fucking deck save.
Sure.
make it high score, make it really high. Fuck! He's not gonna fall!
Yeah, sure. You stay standing. That's fine.
Yeah, no, my ass is to the ground, unfortunately.
Love, I just want to do it as stylishly as possible. As soon as it like starts to decay, I just stand up casually, as if it was nothing. Hell yeah.
As you can see, the door starts decaying. Outside, a lot of the other wooden structures start decaying. All of the dolls fall down and start decaying.
Well, this almost felt like a week.
Yeah?
But at least we've confirmed where Odin is. And with the power of seeing as it's this one, maybe we can get your arm back.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe she'll just be pissed the entire time that I figured out that some words have the letter R in it, them and some don't.
Look, again, I think that was your win.
Oh,
But-
I'm well aware that it was.
But sometimes I think you need to let things go.
I've been letting things go for years. That hasn't worked much better than not letting them go.
No, I'm saying
know what the
you
solution
take
is.
things very personally.
Oh yeah, that is true, and a character flaw. I can agree with that, certainly.
It's not very personal.
Yeah, it's just a kid with a wounded ego lashing out. I've
Precisely.
been there. We've
The
all been
best
there.
way to think of these things is that most people, this sounds fucked up, but I'm going to say it regardless, don't give a shit about you and me, they only give a shit about themselves. That is the best way to go through life.
And it's true. There's a lot of people who like to adapt to very
me versus everyone else or us versus them mentality to life. And realistically, it's like a tiny percent with you, a tiny percent against you, and 99.999% apathetic towards your life.
I'm gonna gesture for us to just start walking slowly out.
All right, and you guys walk outside the now eerily quiet and still airport. Considering when you came in, it basically looked.
Isaac, I'm gonna fucking damn it, something on Discord that could be a conversation.
Sorry, yeah, I was actually going to.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are walking, right? Like.
Yeah, we're walking and we're just
cool.
chatting.
So you walk out of the airport that now seems eerily still, considering that when you came in, even if they were eerie wooden dolls, they did at least act how the people would act if the airport was full. So now you truly feel the abandonment of this place.
By the way, Blizzard, you asked about Tyr. Are you that eager to get back to Ursus?
Blizzard he seemed like he was kind of like wound up like in this area like a bit tense, and he kind of like lets out like kind of a long deep breath and looks away for a moment before he turns to Sebas. In all likelihood, Tyr is my brother.
Wait, one of the Valhalla kids.
Yes.
I just like take a seat, whether it's on the floor or on like a chair that isn't made of fucking wood and is like a normal, just decrepit old abandoned chair. That certainly is a bombshell. But
It's...
are you certain?
I can't be 100% certain, but the circumstantial evidence is getting stronger and stronger. I mean, everything in stuff like age and location all work out. And there just happens to be things like asking Thor about it and him saying, yes, you do look almost exactly like him. Which is...
Did find that strange, but why
you weren't
wait?
there for that. That was a one-on-one conversation.
I thought that. Oh, my bad. There was the Tor. My bad. Sorry. Why didn't you tell us sooner?
Honestly, a combination of a few things. I wasn't entirely sure, and I mean, I suppose I'm still not 100% sure, but I found out that before this mission that he hasn't been home, let's just say. So everything kind of has worked out with that.
Do you not have parents at the home?
They're not particularly involved. We're kind of there to be like kids upholding the legacy, as opposed to like, I don't know, the loving offspring of the parent. It's more like the necessary offspring to like carry.
Are you a trade family? Maybe like a merchant or like a chaser and he's a seafaring family?
Yeah, something like that. Not necessarily glamorous or anything, but it's like a carry on the family name and family business type thing.
I do hope your father is a bit more likable than Chaser's father. No offense, Chaser.
Oh no, that guy's a fucking dick.
Good, I'm glad you said it.
That guy's a dickhead.
Didn't you like kill your mom? Didn't you mention that?
Yeah, you fucking killed my mom and shit? Like, damn.
Right, my point even stronger. So long as he's not as much of a dickhead as Chaser's father.
He's probably not.
You hesitated there.
Probably, yeah.
Most likely he isn't.
When is the last time?
Maybe he'll start getting old and desperate, and he'll become crazy.
When is the last time you saw your father?
Now, out of character, do I be honest about this or not? That's the question.
I'm not. Dude, this is you.
Yeah.
It's all you. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I'm just, like, explaining my thought process out loud for it.
The chant. Hey, chat, why don't you guys vote if Blizzard should be honest or not? Vote in the chat. Go, let's
poll in chat.
start
Should
up a poll,
Blizzard be
chat.
honest or
Should
not?
Blizzard be honest or not? Hit like and subscribe.
Poll in the chat. Like and subscribe. Should Blizzard be honest? Thoughts,
No,
chat.
I ain't voting. I have no idea. Oh.
Yeah, there's like... You know what? I think I think we're gonna be honest but vague. It was before the mission. He showed up unannounced to my home.
Oh, that, huh.
Yeah,
Was
I
this,
doubt it's even legal to do that.
So this was not a good visit.
Well,
Sorry, that was...
not a good visit. I would say not a good visit.
So, what happened then?
Am I Zone of Truth?
No, you're not. I did not cast that. That was like I
Okay.
wanted to actually just read Zone of Truth because like I've had this spell since level 5, and I'm like, at one point I want to use it.
I was about to say, you motherfucker.
No, I'm come on, I wouldn't go there. Yeah, like I'd have to use it for.
Respect for that.
It's a fucking level.
Respect for not using Zone of Truth to force another player to say something.
No, it's a level 2 spell as well. So that's a commit. That's a full commit. If I did that.
Yeah. That's a very relevant spell slot at level 5.
I know. It's super fucking good, dude.
That's not something to just throw out willy nilly.
It's a good ass spell though, in terms of RP.
Yeah.
So what happened?
He showed up, and honestly, the main thing that he told me about was my brother not being there. Apparently that's not even that new of a thing, and to try to get me to return home to that whole situation. But like,
Then we
you were
had
fine with
this
getting
issue,
rid of me.
which now makes sense. Your actions before in Syracuse, where you seem to have not wanted to do anything with us. I want to apologize if we put you in a bad situation, but at the same time, you do understand. And I'm thankful you are telling us now, but not telling us things earlier can cause these issues, and maybe we could have helped you.
I understand that to some extent, but you have to understand that, firstly, I wasn't exactly raised in a high-trust environment. If my father randomly showing up after years of kicking me out and just essentially sending me to be a literal child in a foreign country, but he didn't even send me there. I had to go there. I don't want to bore you with too many details on that. But I haven't even told Donna about any of this, and I'm probably closer to her than any of you. If that explains, it's not a personal thing, and I understand it can cause problems.
I'm hurt, Blizzard. We have almost died together. What, 20 times? 30 times? I mean, you lost an arm. All in the name of, my revenge. So, I consider
I hope you
us
enjoyed that revenge, by the way, because it was costly.
immensely, but I will always pay back my debts. We will find a way to fix what was lost.
That is certainly wonderful, and honestly, in the future, should things, should things progress with my dream, the arts you mentioned that can forcibly make people tell the truth, I might have some commissions for you.
In this, accommodate for you. I also have arts that can make people agreeable. Suggest people to do certain. Now, this is all very dependent on the individual.
Most arts are dependent on things like who you're interacting with. I mean, there's even imagination and an art form to the whole process of casting. I definitely can understand some of the flaws in.
It is a new arts I developed and, well, not developed, but learned about, and the way I particularly like to use it, aside from forcing people, is a bit difficult, but it is a good way to establish mutual trust.
I suppose, and I understand that we have almost died together, but also, it just wasn't all that long. I've come to value the time around people a lot, and perhaps that's a flawed metric to be your main idea of closeness, but that it is for me. And yes, the main reason that I haven't been willing to strike out and straight up leave this whole mission is because it will end, in all likelihood, in Ursus. If Kalkydra doesn't get there first. After all, we did not exactly take an efficient path from Siracusa all the way to Sargon when Ursus is just north.
It has only been a couple of hours. I would say we are actually making good time, and now we know where to find our target.
Well,
and
it's not going from Sargon to Minos, it's when we went from Siracusa all the way to Sargon. That's a big distance, and Ursus is much closer to Siracusa. I'm not sure how exactly Kalkydra is going about all of this, but if he's trying to take the most effective route, I'm a little worried.
Personally, I do think if Emerald has anything to say about her uncle, is that he may actually be more agreeable than I tell other people. To be honest, I just call him a psychopath to nudge them to go with us.
I find all of them to be Skorak. I forget. Is there like a specific like lore name for like the essentially the party from the first campaign?
The party from the first campaign, no.
Isn't
we
it
call
like
them,
the contractors? Wouldn't it be the contractors?
We called them legends, right?
Well,
were
they
just
didn't
legends.
call themselves that, but the three companies that have spawned from three of them, which are the three that chose to actually walk out the front door at the end of the campaign and face the world, are known as the Three Pillars.
I personally don't particularly at this point care for really anyone involved with the Three Pillars. I think they are completely fraudulent in nature. Imagine you are essentially treated as the unified world saviors. You can do anything. People will listen to you, people will do what you tell them, and you use it to essentially change nothing.
Well, I personally liked Echo. Well, the remnant of Echo. I found him to be quite pleasant. Sorry,
He feels
that
like
is...
one that I could maybe reason with.
Well, he is a talker.
But also...
my favorite type.
very stubborn. Too afraid of change.
Paranoid is the way I'd like to put it. Paranoid people are very easy to manipulate. Not that I would try that on one of the pillars. Don't have a death wish.
Like, you wouldn't believe people who are paranoid over making mistakes are easy to trick into believing anything.
Blizzard popping Q up into his mental image like a Family Guy cutaway gag. He says
there
that shit.
someone who comes to...
Q.
Did you two have a fight or something? But you were the bestiest of friends.
Something like that, but the more he talks about Eden and the world, the more I realize that not only are we fundamentally different in our views, but having someone who's fundamentally different isn't a bad thing. You need someone who will tell you things that you don't want to hear, but you also don't need someone who can't comprehend other perspectives.
So you find Q to be someone who will stifle you?
Something like that, I suppose.
Q has one job, right?
Yes.
And that job is to make sure you are safe, if I recall.
Yes. Something like that.
Then perhaps you have been going about this the wrong way the entire time. You tried to seek a confidant in him, but all the confidants you needed were right here.
There is a reason that I was more willing to confide in him.
All I'm saying is that Q, in my humblest of opinions...
I understand what you're saying. It's not like he's not on the team, he's not been through all of the stuff.
No.
I understand that.
I'm not just saying that. That was already implied. No. What I am saying, Q is a tool. Whether
I certainly agree with that statement.
Whether he wants to assist you in your goals directly or not, his job is to keep you alive. Now, for the reasons I do not know personally, but that in itself is valuable.
I would have died at that mansion if it wasn't for him, so I guess some credit for doing his job.
Exactly. I think if we put our heads together, perhaps we can strategize more, get more done and accomplished.
Blizzard's like thinking about that statement.
Yeah, and just Seb is coming off as like a slimy car salesman.
yeah, like.
All right.
Blizzard understands the functionality of that statement, but like the type of person he is, he doesn't like the implication.
The fuck do you know the
Well,
type of
in any
actions-
case, as you guys walk back to the plane, do you have anything else you want to talk about, or?
Real quick, this is Chaser. I know he's been listening, quietly, but
Yeah, Chaser has kind of just been
I've
vibing.
just
Holy shit.
been listening. I've been scruting this entire
while we
conversation.
basically hit those key points in our conversations, we're gonna both look at you, just like give you a stare, like.
Yeah.
We've mentioned some pretty key info here, and we're like, hang on. You in?
He's just not gonna reply. He's gonna look chill. He's not gonna reply.
We all have bad relationships with our father.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, I think we
actually,
do.
you wouldn't know that. I'm gonna assume that you just said that randomly.
Yes.
Just-
like
yeah.
after this, well, he made, like Blizzard mentioned his father he didn't think he was that much more pleasant than Chaser's dad. We all agree it sucks.
You're like, I did not actually have a father.
You know what? It feels like you got the best outcome out of the three of us.
After hearing the both of you, I agree. I was just raised.
In disguise.
I was just raised by my mother.
Oh, I didn't have a mother. So
Yeah. His mother was killed, and my mother
Yeah, it was
pretty much
killed.
the exact same as my father. So you know what?
Right,
You might have had the best family origin.
My bad. Sorry, Chaser.
oh, it's fine.
That was insensitive of me.
Just chasers.
You have a dead mom. Fucking sucks for you, dude. My mom was alive.
If we, after all this, I gotta go back to Iberia and ask why he fucking killed her. Like, he didn't explain it. There wasn't really a time during the funny games.
Is he a Libre?
No?
What?
father.
No, we're all
all
Iberians. We're all Iberians.
How the fuck is your father like a high damn inquisitor as an Aegir?
He grinded
I
that
don't
hard,
know.
dude.
God damn.
Why is that weird? I don't know anything about the fucking Inquisitors. Is that weird?
A little bit.
I'm not sure if you know much about Iberia,
Yeah,
but
that's kind of
generally
weird.
Aegir are not well liked.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh no, that would explain a lot of things.
Yeah, if he killed your mother, he might have thought she was like, I don't know, some evil Aegirian cultist or something.
What the fuck? We're Iberians too.
Or he could have done it to curry favor with the church. Point is, if he gives you an answer that you don't like, I say we all fuck him up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't think there's gonna be an answer that I'm gonna like.
Yeah,
Right,
I
so-
don't know what answer to why did you kill mom, dad is going to be
We
good.
preemptively.
Yeah, I don't think there's a good answer.
So we preemptively plan to fuck him up. That sounds.
Yeah, well, I
after,
think we're preemptively planning to fuck him up.
if after we save Blizzard's brother and maybe fuck up his father, we go fuck up a Chaser's father.
hell yeah!
This sounds
yeah.
fun, honestly.
Dad speedrun. The dad
That sounds great.
Dad
Yeah.
percent.
The dad.
Yeah, daddy issues percent.
Yeah, daddy issues arc, fucking patricide arc.
Yeah. Funnily enough, Blizzard doesn't actually really have daddy issues because his uncle was basically his like father figure. So he actually kind of had like a relatively normal father figure.
No, Chaser was in the fucking streets, so he grew up in the fucking streets, and as you said, they fucking hate Hygerians there.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So
well, as for a mother figure, that Blizzard doesn't have, because his mom is not great, and he didn't have like an aunt who was cool, just an uncle. So
yeah, there you go. That was our extra bit at the end. We walk back to the
You walk back.
fade to
Get
white.
in the airship and it's like, yep. All right, guys. It seems like the rain has cleared. We can go to Athenis
turn
now.
and
Oh,
then you turned into wood while we were away, right?
Right, sorry, we didn't tell you. So we met, in a sense, we met Odin. They are not here. They're at the destination we are going towards, but we did have a nice long chat. They are not also hostile to us at all. So I am glad we sorted that.
Yep, sounds good. All right. I have a lot of questions, but I imagine we'll have time for you to answer them as we go through the, as
Next
we go
episode.
through the air. So, yeah, okay, get on and we can take off.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, you'll have a lot of questions to ask in the next episode.
Yeah, as you guys
Episode.
get on and the plane
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
off.
Blizzard, like for a moment, like points to the other side of the cockpit. Like, can I sit there? Is it okay?
Fucking
Don't
racist
push
about
your
it.
luck
You're
about it.
giving this woman so many fucking mixed signals. It's fucking insane. Holy
Even
shit.
Sebis is like leans over. He's
Poor
like,
fucking white
I
streak.
don't
You're gonna
think
drive her fucking mad.
I don't think this is a good move for you. I think you should maybe give her some space.
Yeah, fair. That's
Oh,
fair enough.
Like, I'm going crazy just witnessing this. Like,
I want to give a clear explanation.
Glad you're getting your confidence
I
back,
don't
but
know.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, I appreciate it on one sense, on the other. Yeah, you know, you did kind of just fuck up. I don't know if there's any way to, like, cleanly explain your way out of that.
It has only...
We're like 2 days after. I just want to, like, it's not just like, oh, fuck that. It's like you just explain, like, hey, this is what I thought. This is how I feel about now. This is, like, just the reality of everything. Just, like,
You
lay
know,
everything out. It'd
some
be like
some
a
exes...
full transparency.
I'm not gonna say if they were ever my exes. Sometimes they needed a week of space. All right, just saying. Like, sometimes.
But not exes! There wasn't a relationship!
Oh, there was a relationship.
Yeah, there
It
there
just
was a
wasn't
relationship,
a-
you just pump and dumped.
Yeah, and she didn't see it as that way. So, you know, they gotta process their feelings, man.
We knew each other for like 10 hours and bitch was like, you're the love of my life. What?
To be fair,
What is this?
you
What is
actually,
this? The first trial of a Danganronpa game?
you actually knew her for about like a week. Spent a little under a week in Syracuse.
Yes, but they're like, they you know, they slapped Schmeat day one.
If anything,
yeah, that
if,
was you. That was you.
No, if anything,
Yeah, and
I would
did
say
that.
the fact that she
It's
jumped.
not like you're in love on day one of
but
knowing someone.
hear me out, Rain. The fact that she jumped to that conclusion after day one means she's
Yeah,
fucking
that's kind of-
crazy, which means.
That's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Hello
So
Kitty girl.
maybe
She's
don't try to
crazy.
reason with crazy immediately after,
That's
right?
true.
Just like
That's true. That's
fucking
true.
chill.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look, she's clearly mentally ill, and that means that she's like the perfect wife candidate.
even
That's all I'm saying.
even Chaser
Yeah,
wouldn't
and,
touch
like,
it with a
so
10-foot
is,
pole.
like, I don't know. So are the other two women he's interested in. I don't know. Like, you can't be an actor without being a little mentally ill. And I don't know.
Yeah.
There's probably something wrong with Larissa.
Yeah,
Probably has a
definitely.
problem.
With the whole maid thing, definitely. That definitely fucked that up somewhat.
Yeah.
The whole, you know, essentially, like, her whole life being one long con from, from Eden.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Their entire relationship initially was technically just the long con from Ian, huh? Oh yeah.
That's got to
Yeah.
have fucked that up
Yeah,
somewhat,
also her
right?
entire life, it's not all about you, Blizzard.
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it was necessarily, but it's just like yeah, like everything in general is the long con.
Alright, and with that, as you guys take off, you know, Emerald is going to just cough up a little bit of pollen, and then we're gonna cut to White.
God.
She's a tree. Throw her out of the ship.
Man, that was weird. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Fucking like Mr. Incredible with the black background.
Alrighty then. Well,
Emerald just starts giving us riddles.
Emerald says,
Riddle me this, Blizzard.
What do you add to a barrel to make it lighter? A hole. Fuck!
Tell me, Blizzard, what has 4 legs as a child, 2 legs as an adult, and 3 legs as an elderly?
Person?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it's person.
Shit.
Fuck. Damn it. God damn it. It's too good. It's too good.
He's cooking too hard.
God damn it.
My riddles.
If that's actually why she fucking faded away. I solved the riddle too fast. If you solve them too fast, she dies.
Just flops over and dies.
I mean, that's why she threw the tantrum, but no, that wasn't why she actually she faded the.
There you go, chat. We are the squad. The boys are now bonding over patricide.
Yeah,
Literally, like
over-
dead ass. That's what they're doing.
That's
Indeed.
okay.
Indeed, that appears to be the new arc for C Squad, Patricide.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this session. I gotta get going soon-ish. Yeah, thank you, everyone. I do want to make a tiny little, announcement. If there's anyone in chat who plans on going to Anime Expo this year here in Los Angeles, I will be attending there, and I'll be over at the Enfield
Where's
booth.
Los Angeles?
What?
Where's
What?
Los Angeles?
In California. In the United States.
Oh, you see, chat?
Also, if you just look up,
Gotta go to
for one, if you're
California.
going to Anime Expo, you're going to Anime Expo. I don't think any people are gonna really buy tickets now because they're fucking expensive. But I will be attending, and I'll be at the Enfield booth on Saturday at 3 p.m. So, hope maybe I can see some of you guys there.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm Greek. Going all the way to America.
Yeah,
would be
sadly, I'm
very-
Italian, which is even worse.
That shit would
That's
cost you guys
terrible.
3,000
Probably that's
fucking
even worse.
euros for all that entire trip. Hello.
I have corporate voice work that I have to do later today.
Wow.
Damn.
Announcement
Fair
from
enough.
me.
That's boggers. That's huge.
That's you.
Great bog champ.
I love telling a story for a corporation.
I just love corporations, just in general. I love
Yeah,
corporations.
I just love them. They're awesome, bro.
Fucking
They've
great.
never
So
been-
good.
They've never
fucking
done
good,
anything
dude.
wrong. They're exclusively correct.
Yeah, they always have our best interest at heart, too.
Anyways, we're gonna call it there. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Have a good time.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
have a good one.
I'm fucking
Goodbye.
addicted to heroin.
True.